We're live.
Hi everyone. It is, it's a new setup. It's a new day, and in a way it feels like old times. Alexys and I are here to escort you on a journey into gemstone magic. Why do I look so much like higher up than you?
You know, I mean, it's my fault. I don't really like it when my chair is tall, so I put it all the way down to the bottom. Is that better? Do you feel better?
I do.
Okay.
I am not a tall person. In fact, you're much taller than I am.
You know what? The other day, Dave was like, "Oh, you and Athena are the same height, right?" And I was just like, "No."
No.
Like,
No.
I was like, "She's a few inches shorter than
I am
me."
so much shorter than you. So for me to be like, "Hello, Alexys,"
And I'm like,
anyway, we're so happy to see you guys and to be here. We're saying it kind of feels like old times. It kind of feels like the way we used to do it in the old days, and it's nice to have you here in my office and have you bring your energy to the space. And Dave will be back, you know.
I might allow him to come back.
She might allow him to come back. Dave will miss us.
No.
He will. Dave will miss our hijinks and shenanigans. We're so happy that you guys are here. Okay, so we have a lot of really fun things to show you today, to talk to you about. We're doing an extra giveaway.
Ooh.
To kind of celebrate being back in the space together.
Are we gonna show it, or are we gonna wait to show it, or are you just kind of teasing? Because she's so cute, or it may be a she. I'm not gonna give away what it is. I said more than I meant to already.
Well, those of you who have really wanted a guardian, you know, one of the guardians from Glastonbury, and you've been like, oh, I would love to have one day, but they're expensive, right? So. I have a little mini guardian, a little fairy guardian.
I think we're just gonna show her. Sorry, guys, I'm still figuring out this.
Alexys is new here, everybody.
Situation.
Just kidding, she's not.
Look,
we're giving away our little amethyst fairy this evening.
This is like an awkward angle to. You're just getting a full 360. Oh, there she is. Okay,
there she is.
There
now she sits by herself. We're giving her away tonight. Oh my god. So we have these little mini guardians, these little fairies coming to one of our upcoming live sales ahead of the holidays. But tonight we're going to give this one away. I just thought she was so sweet, and she seemed to have an energy that needs to be part of our experience together tonight.
I just have to say that my favorite part of her is her little feet. I just think there's
every detail. Like, you look at her nose, and you look at her hair, and you look at her feet, and you look at her hands, and it's like, that is an artist taking all of that time and attention and focus, right?
Not to sound really weird, but she kind of has, she has Zoe energy, for sure.
She does.
If she was blonde, she would look a lot like Zoe.
She does. Well, Zoe is a part fairy.
Definitely.
I have no doubt about that little Zoe, that she's a fairy. Zoe is from the Enchanted Lands, as are many of you, by the way. Wouldn't she? So stay tuned. She's one of our giveaways. We have 2 giveaways tonight, but she is one of them, and Alexys and I have both been excited about her all day. My necklace is part of the sale. This is Super 7. So we have a fun story about this. Isn't that fun? So anyway, how many of you are new to the SGTV live sales? So this is our Sage Goddess twice a month. We go through and really cherry pick, both Alexys and I do, go through the list and say yes, no, and then we ask for things. There's things in the sale where I'm like, oh, we have to show everybody this. A lot of new stuff that comes into Sage Goddess where we have lower quantities of it, the super special, especially the bigger pieces, come to the sale. We kind of create it and curate it for the collectors out there. So if anybody's new, Colorful Garden is new, Carla's new, so welcome in. We just want you to know Destiny's new. You're gonna have fun. There's only a few rules, if you will. Yes. Hi, Kimberly. Janet's new, Shauna's new. So first of all, you need to have an account at sagegoddess.com. If I forget something,
Yes,
Fill in the gaps.
Can I say the
Please
rules?
go with the rules.
I'll be the
I don't like
rule.
rules, so it's much better if Alexys does it for you anyway.
I'll be the bad cop here. Okay, so first of all, you're going to need an account at sagegoddess.com, and you're going to need to add your YouTube handle to your account on sagegoddess.com and your account details. There is a link pinned at the top of the chat feed where you can do that, and the team will make sure that they put it in the feed a couple times throughout the sale. So basically what's going to happen is Athena is going to talk about an item, and she's going to teach you about it and tell you what it is. And it isn't until she says the quantity and the actual price. Sometimes she'll trick you and say, oh, this is below $80, but it's not the actual price. So don't go with that. She's just giving you a warning. She's going to give you the actual price. And then what's going to happen is the team, you see them commenting with the gold box there. They're going to comment something along the lines of comment sold. Tiffany says I kind of like playing bad cop. I think it's my Scorpio rising. It's definitely not my Pisces sun, that's for sure.
Listen, she likes to break rules with me as well as anybody does. It's true.
But not when it affects our team, and they're working very hard. So thank you to Sabrina, Amber, Sarah, Caitlin, and Sharon for being here with us in the feed. They're holding down the fort. So there you see they just commented. They're gonna say to bid. So they said to bid, comment sold plus item name and size if applicable. If there's multiple sizes, it's extremely important that you put what size you want. Now sometimes I see you guys saying sold any size. We don't accept those as bids, only because we don't know what you're talking about, and it's really difficult for us to figure that out on the fly. So please comment your size. Also, please only bid only comment once per bid. You don't have to comment multiple times. That's how people accidentally get charged for multiple items that they didn't want.
You don't want that.
And that's mainly that. Those are the important ones, right? Team, let me know if I'm missing anything.
I am drinking chai tea in here. It's Trader Joe's chai, which I will tell you, I'm something of a chai aficionado. I'm not an expert, but I get around, and I do like chai. And Trader Joe's is the best one. And part of the reason I love it is it has black pepper in it. If your chai doesn't have black pepper in it, it doesn't have that kick, you know what I mean? And it also is better for your health if it has chai or black pepper in your chai. So anyway, Trader Joe's, cheers to Trader Joe's chai.
Sounds delicious. I have my water bottle.
She does.
Because those of you who have been live with me before, if I talk too much, I get the scratchy throat and I start coughing. One time Rachel had to come save me. And then I also have my caffeinated Perrier in case I get tired.
That's really fancy.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like...
we also have the unicorn, by the way.
And we have
this. Yeah, so that's... we used to have a tradition of pre-gem sale whiskey. So I brought a little frisky whiskey in my unicorn.
Well, thank you for that. Shall we get started?
All right. Do you guys have any questions before we get started? So just so you know, we're going to show you a lot of pretty things. I'm going to talk more than I should, but I really love to teach you. I kind of consider this, in a way, kind of a gemstone classroom. So I like to give you all the facts and some of the geology and things to get you excited. What I'll say is have a notebook ready, you know what I mean, and take notes. If you're a student, a lot of my online crystal healing students come to the shows and kind of consider it an extended form of our classroom, and I love that. What is Sassenach whiskey?
Yeah, I spotted that too.
I will need to know what that's about. Yeah, the unicorn flask was $4.99 at Ross. When Alexys and Brooklyn and I went to Ross.
Please do not. Oh, thank you, Miss JDW. She said, please do not place bids on items just to later have the team remove them. Honestly, so I think what happens is we'll have multiple sizes of an item, and people bid on both sizes because they want to make sure they get them, and then they ask for their name to be taken off of one of them, and it really it makes it very confusing for our team. So if you can avoid doing that, I would appreciate it. Dave is also reminding us to say live chat, not top chat. That's a really important one. That's important. Thank you for your help, Dave. So make sure you're on live chat.
At the top left, where people are writing their comments, there's a little arrow. Make sure that next to the arrow it says live chat and not top chat. Because if it says live chat, then you're going to see what our team sees. If it says top chat, you're going to see some total other weird thing.
And Rhonda is also reminding us. Thank you so much for your help, guys. I'm a little bit
I'm
rusty.
not good with the rules. So, and honestly, I hate rules, so I don't want to talk about this. But we have to because it makes it easier for the team.
Yes, and Rhonda said, your feed is different than ours. And that is so true. So basically what happens is when we have 75 people all commenting at the exact same time for the exact same item, your YouTube feed is going to automatically prioritize your own name.
Yeah.
So sometimes what you see is going to look a little bit different than what I see or what our team sees. So please just know that we're trying to choose the names as fairly as we possibly can, and that we love all of you, and we just want this to be a fair and fun experience for everyone. And with that, let's stop talking about rules.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
So
honestly, I have to say really quick, and I'm not going to digress anymore, but that's not true either.
I can't believe you would lie to me.
Okay, I'm gonna here's a not lie. Are you ready? I'm gonna try not to digress tonight.
You're not gonna digress again before the first item.
Before the first item, I'm not going to. Okay, there's
That's
a not
fair.
lie. Okay, but I really love that you guys all got a chance to know Dave through these sales. Dave is kind of shy, and I have to tell you, like, any of you are people who kind of live your life publicly and you have a partner who's very private, which is me, right? Like I would literally go live while I'm taking a shower if I needed to. Meanwhile, he's like, please don't ever go live. It makes him nervous, right? So if your partners are like that, where you're yin and yang, it was really fun for me to have a chance to share this person I love so much with you. And for you to get to know him, I thought that was really sweet.
And I love that he's still in the feed talking to people.
Well, he's not right now.
I know.
He's in the
He walked out right when I was saying that.
Well, I thought you were coming to kiss me, but you're coming to try.
Oh, I was doing that too.
Oh, okay.
Just seemed a little. It's a hot mic.
Hot mic.
Let me
Hot
just
mic.
come in between you.
Tiffany says there's no way my husband would ever come online with me.
Hey, you guys. Hi.
See, he's here.
Sexy he isn't, man.
He didn't go too far.
I'm just going to drop that down just a little bit here. Turn up the volume there. It's a whole new setup, so we just got to kind of get it calibrated, and hopefully you won't have some of that. You're getting a little feedback there as you...
Hot mic.
Hot mic.
Thank you, Dave.
Holy shit. Okay. Can we talk about stones now?
Yes.
Okay. Woo!
Wow, this is...
I just want to talk about rocks today. Isn't that what you came here for? You came here to talk about rocks. And a little bit about whiskey. And to listen to some jokes, maybe.
Ooh, and also to possibly have a Therapets card.
Oh yeah,
Good
Alexys
for
is going to
you.
pull some cards while we're live today. I want to point out how beautiful Alexis's hands look. That looks like a studio photograph, doesn't it? Somebody take a screenshot of that for Alexis.
Thank you.
That needs to be her cover picture on Facebook, don't you think?
You know, this is the Zoya nail polish you gave me, and she told me that with the Zoya nail polish, if you get a chip, you can just touch it up without, and you can't even tell. And so I did that this morning, and it actually does look
like you just did them.
good.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And I did my tattoos as well. I tried to be up to ignore my ugly real tattoo and look at the pretty temporary one. I'm still figuring out these cameras, like what way to turn and when, but thank you for...
She looks beautiful, doesn't she?
Thank you.
She is very elegant. Okay, so this is Compassion Stone. So this stone, and I'm going to tell the story again because some of you were here when I told the story to you earlier when we first talked about this, and some of you it might be new for you. So it was right at the start of the pandemic, okay? I found a single generator in this stone, and I got all excited because I learned about the stone, which is a combination of chrysocolla, turquoise, and copper. Those are the three components of what's known as Compassion Stone. Some people call it Phoenix Stone, okay? There's a new pocket, new find, new mine. There's quartz in the matrix too, so we can use this as a centerpiece for grids. And so at the start of the pandemic, I really found myself connecting with Kuan Yin energy. So I decided to set up an altar for Kuan Yin in my garden, and a lot of you have seen it, and it has now 3 Compassion Stone generators on it. So I found one, and then the person was like, I have 2 more, do you want them? That's all I've got. So then I was like, I've got to find the rough, because I've got to bring this to Sage Goddess. The energy of it was so incredible. I mean, the majority of the matrix is turquoise. And turquoise, this is natural turquoise. Turquoise is for healing and for strength. And then you have the bits of blue. Do you see it through? That's the chrysocolla coming through. And then you have the copper, and you can actually see the copper flecks. That one has a little piece that looks like a little heart.
Yeah, I'm trying to... Yeah, I noticed the heart earlier, too. Where'd it go? Oh, right here. I'm trying to show it to them, the little light.
Yeah, there's a little tiny little flecker of copper that looks like a... Might actually be easier to see. Yeah, there it is. You can totally see it.
Right.
So, and we've had now, so I was able to find the rough and have it carved. So we've had a couple of different forms of this. These are the larger of these spheres. These are 3 inches. We had smaller ones on the website for you before. I only have 22 of these spheres. So that's the main, or no, I'm sorry. Is that 22? Oh no, 7 of these spheres, sorry. I only have 7 of these spheres. So I was looking at the next item. So this is the thing. If you need strength, healing, compassion, and then what copper does is copper conducts energy, right? Copper helps energy move through the system. So if you've been feeling kind of stuck, or like just things aren't flowing, things aren't moving, you're probably not feeling as much of that anymore, because the retrograde activity of all those planets leading up to last month was really making all of us feel like we were stuck. But there's a little bit more movement now in the field. But I think this is a beautiful stone for your collection. It's natural. And like I said, all of those other minerals, chrysocolla and turquoise, are both ores of copper, which is what produces the greenish sort of blue colors that you see in the stone anyway. So these are 3 inches. I have 7. They're $89 a piece. And then that's all I have, I think, in all of our inventory for, this is the last of the compassion stone spheres.
I believe so. Really.
Yeah, so if you've been waiting, or if you're like, I got a smaller one, but now I want a bigger one, like if you actually may want to put the 2 together. Like if you got a smaller and a larger, you may want to partner them up. Sometimes when I'm doing interior design with gemstones, I will do doubles of a stone, but in 2 different sizes, like a small and a medium generator together. Aren't they beautiful? So yeah, only 7 of these, but it's one of my favorite stones, and I treasure it. I treasure those pieces in my garden, because I really do, like every time I go out there, I'm really met with this energy of not only compassion, but transformation, right? Copper is all about not holding on. It's about letting go and letting energy move through you. And honestly, if you ask me like kind of like what the definition of healing is for me, healing is about letting energy move through your system. And I always say energy wants to move. It doesn't want to be stuck. It doesn't like inertia. Energy wants to be in motion, but it needs a pathway. You have to show the energy how to move through your system. So see how you do when you work with that stone. I also have had a couple of clients say that stone combination has been really helpful for pain for them. So keep me posted and let me know. And congratulations to those of you who got that too.
Congratulations. I put it away. They usually like to see you hold it too. So I think you should
just
give
so
it a
you
little
can
bit
see.
of love. Yeah. But
This is such a gorgeous
it's so pretty. I'm getting back into the groove. I put it away before you could show
That's
them
good.
yourself.
one. You see the copper?
Will this help me not kill my plants if I put it in my garden?
You need the green aventurine generator that we're going to show you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, green aventurine is your green thumb stone that's going to help you not kill your plants in your garden. If any of you have been on my lives on Instagram, and I know a lot of you have, and if you haven't seen them, you can go on IGTV because they're all saved there. But I have mass amounts of green aventurine in the garden because that's the growth stone. It's very important.
Yeah, this camera angle is not really gonna...
I'm going to let you be the mistress of the camera this evening. Speaking of healing stones, I showed you guys this in kind of a preview of the sale for today, and these are absolutely incredible. The problem is we only have 14 pieces of these. So what these are is, and if Dave's still watching, he can come and fix that. I don't want you to stress with that.
Yeah.
It needs to be moved away a little bit, I think. I don't know. Or maybe we need to do this.
Hi, everybody.
Nope, and that sure isn't going to work either. Tech support.
Claire and I adjusted the camera, but we didn't look at any of the bigger items.
80-minute
so
day will be rolling in here.
Yeah. All right, well,
Anyway.
we can show it.
I know, Lorian, but it's like we're trying to sort it out. I'll just show you, and then somebody smarter than me with cameras can come in and fix this for us.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. This is a new streaming setup for us, so there's gonna be a couple little hiccups. But what would we be without that? It wouldn't be Athena and I.
I wouldn't, but come closer.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
I'm just like, why is she spinning away?
I'm trying to cuddle with you, Alexys. Okay. So we love golden healer here at Sage Goddess. And golden healer quartz comes from, isn't that gorgeous? These are natural generators, by the way. It comes from Brazil. Golden healer quartz is quartz with iron oxide, and so that's what creates the color, the intensity of the color that you're seeing. We are going to show these to you up close because you do need to see them, and you need to see it with the flashlight too. So I'm going to give this to you, Alexys, so you can.
Idea. Yeah.
Golden healer. There's something about you have to illuminate your stones. I think all stones want to be lit.
If I lay it down,
Just like all people want to be lit, pretty much. Aren't they gorgeous? These are big hunks, and I'm going to tell you. The one that I'm holding is the smaller one, which is 5 inches. The one that she's holding is the larger one, that's 6 inches. These are under $200. And these are just polished on the point, right? So they left the bulk of the stone natural, which I love, but then they polished the termination. Reminds you of a creamsicle, Jim Barry? There is like kind of a creamsicle-y energy. In person, they're more yellow, I would say.
They're so yellow.
If they seem a little orangey on the screen, they're very, very golden in person. So what's golden healer quartz all about? So there's two things, okay, for me that are special about this stone. The first is when I first was introduced to golden healer quartz, and this was about, I'm trying to remember, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. It was the first time anybody ever came to me and really talked to me about golden healer. It was starting to come out of Brazil at that time, and the legend at the time was that they had found the healing stone of Lemurian priests and priestesses, that the golden healer was the stone for the Lemurian priests and priestesses at that time. So of course my ears perked up because I'm always curious, like, what did they work with, those ancient priests and priestesses? And we know that Brazil was chosen by the Lemurians as a place to store their wisdom, right, to program their wisdom into the crystals that were within the earth. Brazil is a sacred place, and has been, really since the beginning of our metaphysical history too. So that made my ears perk up. And then I had a friend who's an internist who's into crystals say, oh my God, Athena, her clients were having incredible experience. Her holistic healing clients were having incredible experiences working with golden healer for IBS and digestive diseases. And because my whole family, we're like walking, talking IBS in my family. So then again, my ears perked up. I'm like, okay, so it's a Lemurian healing stone that helps you with your digestive situations, whatever those might be. And, we all have different flavors of these issues in our community, right? So now I see you. So crystals and such says, I feel lost, depressed, lonely, defeated. One of the things when you feel like that, there's 2 chakras responsible for that, the root and the solar plexus, right? When you feel like your strength is gone, or your purpose is gone, or your will is gone, you know what I mean? When you feel that kind of, and do you ever feel like that? Like you feel it in your solar plexus? So that is that golden ray of energy. Like hopefully you can even just feel the energy through the screen, right? Even if you're not shopping for crystals, hopefully you can just experience this, because for me, the solar plexus is definitely an area of focus. And it is for most people who have any challenges around worthiness, self-esteem.
Yeah. It's my focus most of the time.
Right? And when you have digestive issues, it tends to be kind of like a physical manifestation of what's going on energetically in your system too, right? So we have 7 of each size that this beautiful woman is holding. So on the left is the 4 to 5 inch, and then on the right is the 5 to 6 inch. Are you ready? So the smaller ones, I have 7, are $159. Isn't that cool? To get a 5-inch like mother hunk of golden healer. So those are $159, and then the 6-inch pieces are $179. And I have 7 of those as well.
So
and then golden healer is all gone. It's one of our favorites. But that's because this is the work that we're doing too. For some people it's like the root chakra is the thing, right? They have to overcome certain challenges to feeling connected or feeling, safe on the planet or things like that. But a lot of us had our challenges. People with root chakra imbalances tend to have like very early childhood challenges. in the first 5 years. People who have solar plexus challenges tend to have challenges in the teenage years, early puberty years. So it kind of depends on when you've had challenges, what kind of challenges you've faced. But yeah, if you struggle during your teenage years, you may have found yourself like we have with solar plexus issues, and then you work with crystals and mantra and meditation to overcome those challenges. So 7 of each size, congratulations. If Golden Healer is your medicina, because it's definitely mine, then I hope you enjoy that one. And what's neat about that too is you can work with that as the centerpiece of a grid. So if you're going to make like a self-esteem grid or a self-confidence grid or
a power grid.
A power grid?
Like instead of a power suit, it's a power grid. I don't know.
No, but I like that. Can you imagine? And you could do that outside.
Ooh.
Golden Healer will be perfectly safe outside. So you could actually set up, can you imagine doing like a power grid and charging it at summer solstice or something like that?
Oh, and it's just constantly getting charged by the
sun.
Because it's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I hope somebody does
you?
that. I hope somebody does.
If you do
with
that,
my
will you let us
videos?
know and post a picture? I would love to see what your power grid looks like.
Oh, Vanya said, Alexys and Athena, to see the two of you together gives me goosebumps and hope that the world will be okay soon again.
I hope it will, for goodness sake.
But until then,
being with you guys gives me hope. Somebody asked me the other day, they're like, do you realize that you've gone live like every day for 2 years? Because I haven't taken, I think I took 1 day off in the last 2 years from going live. And I was like, yeah, I know, I've gone live every single day. And people are like, the person I was talking to was 2 people, and they were like, why? And I was like, honestly, like, it's made me feel connected. Because this period has felt so disconnected. Like everything was so not normal, that being live with you guys every day has been a real gift. So thank you.
Would you say it's been bringing us life force? No, I'm so sorry. I just want to clarify, I wasn't trying to like rush you. I just thought it was funny. Like, but I'm looking at this in the camera, and I love how you can see the hexagonal growth structure in the flashes there.
Yeah, well, it's true. And one of the things so this is a star ruby palm stone,
which is the stone of life force, if you didn't understand my joke.
Do you know where this one is?
Yes, this is number 33.
All right.
On page, I numbered your pages, but I didn't know. It's on page 4.
Thank you for numbering my pages.
Yeah, I numbered yours, but I didn't number mine. So I should do that quick.
You guys.
Yeah, this is what you were missing when Dave was here.
I feel like we held it down for each other. It was weird at the beginning, wasn't it? It's like, all right, well, this is what we're doing right now. Okay, so Star Ruby Palm Stones. I have 22 of these, and they're under $30, just to get your fingers ready, because it's not common to get 1 inch of this quality of ruby. Now, do you see the perfect hexagon that Alexys was talking about on the left?
Yeah, this one really shows it.
You can really see it. So what's really cool, and what I learned from my friend who mines rubies, is that, so every ruby is a hexagon, right? It's a hexagonal crystal structure. But in order to create that star, as the ruby grows, the hexagon shifts, because nature's intelligent. And so it's the consecutive sort of twisting and turning of those hexagons as the crystal grows that yields that light play and that refraction of light. Isn't that incredible? So ruby is a root chakra stone. We were talking earlier about, like, she mentioned life force, which it is, but it's like the root chakra is all about, do you feel safe on this planet? Like, do you feel safe in your life? And I'm not just saying physically safe, like emotionally safe and spiritually safe. Like, do you feel anchored and rooted and like you belong here and you're safe here? If not, this is a really powerful stone. This is also a stone that I give to people when their life force is not strong. So if you know somebody in your life who's hanging on tightly a little bit right now, this is a good stone for them to work with as well. Isn't that gorgeous? I think they do all have the visible hexagons.
Yeah, I mean,
these are all from the same pocket, the same mine, and the same carver. So we typically don't bring you things if there's any difference in the rest of the stones. If there's any kind of oddities, we usually will show you the variations so that you guys can see that.
So sorry, we have some tech support here. So let's. So basically, what's happening is, yeah, that's better. I mean,
yeah.
Because now we can show. Yeah. And then I'll
You
just
made that
get
look so easy,
closer.
Claire.
Yeah. I can't do it.
I absolutely couldn't do that earlier, so thank you so much.
I'm glad I'm.
Don't
wearing
say that.
it.
What you're supposed to say is it was incredibly complex. I mean,
Wait,
great
what
minds
button?
had to really struggle to sort this out.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Claire.
Okay.
I'm glad I didn't wear a low cut top today. Ha ha ha! No show for you guys. Not that you even want it. Sorry, that was implied. That was assuming that you guys would want that.
Brooklyn came over to the house this morning because we were taking a picture of a perfume that's coming up, and I had blended it at home, so we were taking the picture at home. And we take the picture, and she's like, I went ahead and took this shot, but we can't use it. She's like, it's all boobs. Because I was leaning forward, and my pajama top is really low cut, and I was leaning forward, and it was just like, you could see the perfume, but it was just all boobs.
Well,
I'm like, we should use that, actually, for the product shot.
did you say the price yet?
No, I said
okay.
boobs. I was talking about boobs.
I see some.
These are $29.
I see some.
No,
naughty
these are not
people.
$39. No,
And they're not 33 either. 33 was the number.
No,
So-
I'm happy that you would like to buy one for $39. I'm only taking 29 of your bucks.
No. And again, don't bid until you see Team
And,
SG's
yeah.
comment. So sometimes there is a little bit of a lag just because of internet speeds. So I'm like trying to tell people the rules.
I'm not taking 39 bucks. I see $39 and I will give you $10 back.
You know what? But if you guys keep cheating and trying to bid before the rules, we might just take more from you. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, these I see the
so
feed just
beautiful.
going by. So congratulations to
I
everyone.
wish I had
who's getting
more.
one.
They're super gorge.
They're so pretty. I would put this in who Nicole is the one that does the cuffs.
Yeah.
Imagine that in a cuff.
Yeah.
Or just in like a
You could do a ring with it, but yeah, Nicole, my friend Nicole Novell at Pure Soul Holistics. You can find her on Instagram or puresoulholistics.com.
or a sexy choker.
She's my buddy. We really are personal friends, but she's an incredible jewelry maker, and she makes these leather cuffs.
Ooh, like right
She could
there.
cuff that right up for you. She could make you a leather choker too.
Right there at the throat. I don't know how to do this without. I'm directionally challenged, guys. Like honestly, seriously, I don't even drive because
They're so gorgeous.
I can't figure out like how to. I'm still figuring out this camera thing, but right there. at
You
the
want it
throat.
wrapped? So I think we can now do the add-on listing for the wire wrap, right? At the invoice period?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the. You know what? We have. We actually have the invoicing team live with us, so
Yeah.
maybe they'll let us know. Because I'm not sure what the process is. Because we have a different invoicing system than we used to.
Yeah.
So I don't. We might be. We can figure it out for sure. I'm just not sure about this time. So. We'll just
Yeah,
have
don't
to-
worry. We don't accept bids from people who post before Team SG posts the price and the item and the price. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, we were just teasing. We're not gonna accept them.
Yeah, not for SGTV invoice. You sure? Okay.
We can figure out a way to do that maybe next time.
I see you, Mackenzie. We can't add on wire wrapping for SGTV yet. That's a bummer. It would look nice on a Starry ribbon. But you know what? You guys can wire wrap. You guys can. And there's some really talented people on Instagram and on Facebook too who can take things and do custom stuff for you too.
Or you could grow that skill for yourself.
You're on a roll tonight. She's on a roll.
This green aventurine is the stone of growth.
But do you get it?
Oh my gosh, when you put so Athena posted this school picture of Zoe, and she was just like, no thanks, live touch, like I don't want a picture of her making the face that she makes when she's irritated. She said a whole thing, and I commented
this.
and I was just like, I've seen both you and Dave make that face at me, and I don't want it immortalized either. And
Yeah.
I feel like she's gonna be making that at me a lot. But
Tonight.
someone said they love my energy. Do you love my energy and my jokes?
I love your energy and your jokes.
Oh, thank you. Do you love this?
I do love that. I have this in my garden.
I'm not sipping on anything. I'm sober.
We don't have to be sober, but we are.
Yeah, we took like one sip of whiskey, but that doesn't do it for me, guys.
No. Okay. I do have this in my garden. We had these once before on SGTV, and I kept one because I think they're so beautiful. It is a green aventurine generator.
I didn't actually do it.
Isn't it beautiful? La 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 la. Hold on, let me find it. We have one. Shit. I'm sorry. It's hard when we only have one of something. This is expensive. I mean, this is a foot. This is 12 inches by almost, at the base, it's like 7 inches of aventurine. And I want her to show it to you because she's thick.
I can't show the whole thing from here, I don't think, but I just wanted you guys to have a close-up of, this is gorgeous quality
Isn't
of
that
green
pretty?
aventurine. Like, there's so much mica and just like gold, like
Beautiful.
sparkles in here. Let me show you just the tip. Henry Cavill coming at you. Is Morgan here? Henry Cavill.
Brooklyn, did I tell you what Brooklyn did? She came over. I don't know. We were making the holiday perfumes. This was like, I don't know, a month or so ago. Are you watching, Brooklyn? And she brought me like a gemstone penis had broken, and it was like this much at the top. And so we were at the bar, and I poured her a drink, and she goes, "Here's your tip." So I kept it at the bar. There's a little broken like golden healer penis in my bar.
Oh.
It's a different kind of tip. So many jokes. Let's leave it alone and talk about aventurine. So, in all seriousness, this is 12 inches by a lot of green aventurine. And green aventurine. So, green aventurine, people always ask me, what's aventurine, right? So, aventurine is quartz. And the reason it's not just green quartz is that it's micanized. So what makes aventurine sparkle, and it really does, if you take it out in the sunlight, like mine is in my garden, and it really does sparkle. When the light hits it, it's a light show. And the reason it sparkles is because of the mica in the stone. And so what mica does is, and lepidolite is mica, right? So mica actually has its own series of metaphysical properties, including relaxation and peace. Now the green color of aventurine aligns it to the green ray, which is associated with abundance, growth, fertility, and good luck. This is the most important stone for growth that you can have. And in your garden, it will make your plants grow. I planted my entire garden, and every time I planted a new fruit tree or a new rose bush or a new herb or whatever, always just a little chunk of natural green aventurine in the root ball. And my garden has flourished. I really believe in it. So this one, like I said, 12 inches by, at the bottom I think it's 7 inches. Toward the top it gets thinner. This is $599. But I only have one. And what's interesting is the only other green aventurine generator that we could even find online was close to $800 or $700. And it was like an inch bigger. So, and this ships to you for free. I don't know if we told you that, but everything in this sale ships for free in the US. And if you're outside the US, it's $5.
I don't want to actually get you in the face. On live television.
Hey, what happened to last night's sale? I heard it ended early.
I see people asking for this.
Athena got attacked by a green aventurine generator.
We have not done Super 7 bracelets, but we
They're coming.
can do them.
Would you like to?
If
Let's
you
do
would
that
like
now.
to do that, yeah.
You guys can take the wheel. That's a big boy back there. Congratulations. I don't know who got that, but you will love it. And it's really funny because when people come over, they always want to see my garden, and I take them out there, and the first thing they say is like, "Whoa, is that real?" Because you usually don't see green aventurine generators that big. To which I say, "No, it's not real. It's fake." Haha. I don't know where you would get like a fake green stone generator, but I think it's kind of funny when people ask me if it's real. Right. Tiffany says, Athena, I told my mother to put green aventurine in her pot plants this year. Weird conversation for us, but she was open. You know what? That's the gateway. That's the gateway drug in the gemstone world is green aventurine for your plants. Right? If you have a real uppity mother-in-law or a friend who's like, I don't know about you and your crystals. And you say, wow, but your plants keep dying. Can we start there? Can I just give you a couple tumbles for your plants? And all of a sudden their plants start growing and they come back to you and they go, what do you have for headaches? And then the whole world opens up, right?
I'm seeing a lot of questions. We are doing a different method on the back end of things as the team is choosing winners. So right now, the @ isn't in the comments because we're copy pasting directly from your names as they show up in the feed. So that's why the @ isn't showing up in our comments. I'm sorry it's not making your names red. We'll look into that, but just keep an eye on the comments if you can, and then we will also be posting the winners in the event page tomorrow as well.
Okay, you guys ready? Super 7 bracelets you request. They are here for you. Now, here's the interesting story about this material. Shram found this material on his land in India. And so he brought it to us and said, looks like Super 7, right? So we said, you know what, let's take a look at some of the pieces and some of the rough. And he started to carve a little bit of it. And so we have, all of us here at Sage Goddess have thoroughly examined it. Super 7 has to have these exact 7 minerals in it, or it doesn't qualify, right, as Super 7. And in the past, Super 7 has been discovered in Canada first, and then a secondary pocket was found in Brazil a few years ago, okay? This is Indian Super 7, and it does have all 7. What's interesting to me about it, you guys, is that not only does it have clear quartz, I also see rose quartz and I'm wearing the necklace, by the way. This is coming to the sale tonight too. So if you want to get matching pieces, we have them. I actually think there's more minerals in here than 7. But it does have all 7 of the Super 7. The 7 of the Super 7 are Amethyst, which is in here, lepidocrosite, which are the little red, tiny red flecks, clear quartz, smoky quartz, goethite, which is the black that you see. Not the black lines, but the black spots are goethite. Then it has cacoxenite, which is sort of like a golden, looks like little arrows in certain parts of the pieces. And this has black tourmaline rutile. So typically Super 7 will have golden rutile or silver rutile. This has black rutile in it. And then, like I said, I've also found hematite in this material, and I have also found rose quartz in this material. So I think a better name for it is Nifty 9.
I saw Nifty.
I don't know. What if there's
like
an end name? Like Naughty 9. The Naughty 9.
Naughty 9. I think
it's Naughty 9.
I saw a comment from Elena. She said that there's a bubble in one.
Well, a lot of times Super 7 is anhydro.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to spot the bubble.
You might have seen like a...
Oh, wait, is that it? I don't know. Yeah, there could be a bubble.
Usually they're not bubbles. Usually what you're seeing is inclusion of other like quartz points, which happens every so often. Or you're seeing a crack in the stone that can reflect light and make it look like there's a space. You like Naughty 9? Nifty 9 is a little like, sounds like something my mom would have said. That's a Nifty 9. Naughty 9 doesn't sound like something she would have said. Okay, so Super 7 bracelets. Okay,
these are number 3 on page 1.
We have 16. Can you believe these are under $200? What I want to tell you is these are 8 inches, by the way, and slightly adjustable.
Yeah, you got the 3 toggles.
Yeah. There's no way that this would be under $200 in sterling silver if it was the Canadian material or the Brazilian material. So this is an incredible value for the Nifty 9. I have a really tiny wrist, by the way, so I can try it on. Do we have multiple of these?
No, we just have, well, we have, like, we're selling
sample
multiple,
up here,
but I only
yeah.
have one, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm a 6.5 inch wrist. I'm just going to try it on for you because I'm kind of a good gauge if you're like, oh, I don't know if it would work for me or not.
Yeah, we both actually have 6. Well,
Are you 6.5 too?
I'm not, I think...
I haven't bought you
so.
bracelets. I've only bought you rings.
I'm
So I know
pretty
your
sure
ring
I am a
sizes, but I
6.
don't know your bracelet
I'm
size.
either a 6 or a 6.5. My wrists are very small.
Can we go full screen on that?
Yes.
So I will say on me, it's going to fit me like a 7-inch bracelet. Do you see how there's some room? And that's me with a 6 to 6.5 inch wrist. If you have a slightly larger wrist, it's going to fit you snug, and then it will go up to I would say up to an 8.25 probably. Yeah. All right, you ready? These are $199. I have 16 of them. And that's it. This is really special. And then I have a few of the necklaces tonight too. So if you want to complete your wardrobe, $199, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Super 7s. Super 7, by the way, the reason we all love it is because it's a master healing stone, right? Rutile, transformation. Cacoxenite is also transformation. Managing change. Amethyst, peace, balance, detoxification. Smoky quartz, taking low vibration energy and shifting it to a higher frequency. Clear quartz magnifies and programs. And like I said, I think there's rose quartz in this too for love, which would make this like a love Super 7. I am in my office for the first time ever with SGTV, and Alexys and I are together without mascasitos.
Which is always fun.
I know, it's nice.
I'm just looking.
It almost feels like, dare I say it, normal. Which is really nice. So anyway, congratulations. It's my new office that you are in right now. My office is not done yet because, and we've been in this building. We closed escrow the month before the pandemic started. So we've been in this office. In January, it'll be 2 years. And like, I still don't have furniture. It's really hard trying to do anything during a pandemic, I've found.
AK Miller, we haven't shown any rings yet, so you haven't missed it, but we will do that next after.
We'll try to get more, Gloria. I see you. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations to Super 7 bracelet winners. I'm so excited for you. Are you ready for your Amethyst Fairy? I like that too. I did have my lip gloss.
Oh, wait, do you not have it over here?
I thought I brought it. I think it's with my makeup bag.
You want me to go grab it? Is it over?
Yeah, would you mind? It might be over with my purse over there. I don't know. Ooh, we've got Citrine. Don't do anything you wouldn't do?
Don't do anything sneaky. Wait, where is your purse?
It's over here, but I don't know. I don't know if my makeup bag is in it. Look, I'm gonna have Alexys go through my purse. It might be in the kitchen in there, Alexys. Yeah. So this is my office, and those are Labradorite countertops. So I have Labradorite all the way through my office. Dave and I share a kitchen, and our kitchen and our bathroom both have Labradorite. And then I upcycled you know those old vanities from like the early 1900s? Sometimes you can find them on eBay. I found a really cheap one on eBay, and I upcycled it, and I replaced the tile with Labradorite, painted it black, and then redid the mirror. It's real pretty.
You know, look at it. It was great.
Anyway, I gotta show you. They just finished the vanity in my bathroom, so I was really excited about that. I think the vanity cost like $200 or $300. Transformed it into like an incredible work of art, really. All right. There's some videos on Instagram of everything if you want to see it. Okay. Citrine, darling. Ooh. For all your prosperity needs. That golden Buddha behind me was a gift from a friend of mine. Got at the beginning of Sage Goddess maybe 8 or 9 years ago. And they came from a monk who was a friend of hers who passed away. I was really honored to receive that. So thank you for noticing it. It was in the old classroom at Sage Goddess. If you ever came to events and stuff, when we were in Torrance, it was in the window back there. Okay, these are Citrine generators. These are holy shit generators.
Number 5, page 1.
Thank you. We have 14 total. They are all under $400, which is insane. This is 6 to 7 inches of natural citrine. These are not heat treated. This is all natural goodness from Brazil. And then the smaller size is 5 to 6 inches. I just think look at the rainbow in the front of that one. They're gorgeous, you guys. I think this is the last of our citrine generators. If you were thinking about doing this for someone for a holiday gift, all I can tell you is people really love it when you give them gifts of abundance for the holidays. Abundance is on everybody's mind right now. Everything is changing in our world and our global economy, and I think a lot of people are focused on how to support themselves in new ways. People are thinking about what it means to work differently, and so I think abundance is on a lot of people's minds. That's what I hear from people in my community. So the one on the left is the smaller one. Again, these are Brazil, not heat treated, all natural, absolutely beautiful. And they're wide on the bottom too. They're not like skinny generators. These are the diameter of them is good. Generators are hexagonal because the quartz-based minerals like citrine are hexagonal. This is the most important stone for wealth and prosperity that you can work with.
They're also beveled on the bottom too. That's and look at that. Look at
that rainbow in there. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? It's pretty just to look at it. I know. It is literally a gift that keeps on giving. This is probably the best gift you can give to somebody if prosperity's been on their mind. And because that's a great shot, Alexys. Because it's a quartz-based mineral, you can work with it as a centerpiece of a grid too. So the smaller one is $319. I have 11. And that's it. And I don't have any more coming either, which is a boo-hoo for me. It's hard to get citrine from Brazil now. When I only have 11 of something and I don't have any more coming, that's a sign. So last call for citrine at Sage Goddess. And then the larger ones, $369. I have 3. Only 3. I know. So $319 for the smaller one, 5 to 6 inches of natural citrine from Brazil, and then $369. By the way, I would really encourage you to do some price comparing online. You could. Yeah, and they want to see it lit up, Alexys.
Oh, yes, good idea, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
I have a light stand right here.
You could. Now, I would encourage you not to. If you want to sell this, wait a year, okay? Because the price of citrine is going to go up. That's what I've been told by everybody who knows anything about stones in Brazil. It's going to go up. If you want to sell this, hold on to it for a year. I promise you'll be able to sell it for $100 more than you spent. You could probably sell it for $100 more than that today. You could turn around on Etsy and sell it. I would not, though. If your goal is to sell it, I would still sit on it for a year before you resell it. The prices are insane. But like I said, that's all I have, 11 of the small and 3 of the medium, and that's it.
Hi, Barbara.
So congratulations. How can you tell the difference between heat-treated and natural citrine? Oh my gosh, if you've ever been in the same room with it, there's no mistaking. When you heat amethyst to a certain temperature, it starts to turn orange. It's not golden like that, it's orange. It doesn't look like citrine. It looks like golden healer quartz is what I would say. It starts to go from yellow to orange. And so for a long time, people sold that as amethyst. But the problem with that is if you're buying that for prosperity work, it doesn't have the same, it's an entirely different mineral, right? I mean, it's still quartz, but amethyst is not an aluminum-based mineral. So it doesn't have the same geological properties, meaning it also doesn't have the same metaphysical properties. So it's a problem when people are trying to buy a stone for prosperity, but what they're really buying is a stone for sleep and peace that's been heated. It does look like a bad spray tan. Yeah, so congrats. Very happy for you guys.
Sorry, guys, I've left you on my camera this whole time. I'm thinking,
right,
I want to do something that we have in good quantity.
Yeah,
so
I think we should.
these.
Okay, you ready for tourmaline rings?
Would you like to put one on?
I know. Yeah, EA's like, yay, I see rings. I would love to put one on. Give me one. Give me what you got. Are these 2 different sizes?
I gave you the big mama. Yeah. Well, they're adjustable.
Yeah, but the stone.
And the stone is, you have the bigger one and I have the smaller one.
Okay.
So and these are number 26 on page 3.
Tourmaline's one of my top 10 favorite stones of all time. Out of them all. A lot of you know that. I can't get enough of pink tourmaline. My prized possession in my crystal collection, Dave and I were talking about this, about which is like my favorite crystal, and we were in my, where I have it in my bedroom. Like right off in my bedroom is where I have it. And it's a natural citrine. It's about this big. And it's got pink tourmaline all the way around the bottom. I found it at Tucson. I went live with it. Some of you might remember it. This was like, I don't know, or actually it was Denver. It was 4 or 5 years ago in Denver. I got that, and it's still one of my prized possessions. Is it top 5 for you, Sharon? It's top 10 for me, for sure. Here's the thing with tourmaline. So tourmaline is a stone of love, but every color has different metaphysical properties, right? You want to see it closer? Yeah, we will, for sure. Yeah, we'll go to the other screen so you can see it on Alexis's hand. So this is pink tourmaline. Pink tourmaline is a heart opener. These are sterling silver rings. All the jewelry we bring you is real metals, sterling silver or gold. We don't bring you mystery metal stuff to our sales. So not that anybody asked, but just so you know, you never have to ask. Everything is sterling silver. unless it's gold, and then we tell you that. These are adjustable, meaning you can pinch it down to make it smaller, so it goes down to like a size 3.5, or you can pull it open to make it bigger, so it goes up to like a size 10. Okay, pink tourmaline's a heart opener, and what do I mean by that? If you've ever been hurt, and I bet you have, your natural instinct after you've been hurt by someone is to close your heart. You know, I'm not going to love anymore, I'm not going to trust anymore, I'm not going to, all that stuff. Pink tourmaline is a stone. It's weird because the camera's kind of washing it out a little bit.
Right, and then without the light on,
is it better?
That's actually a little bit dark, but
it's
yeah,
dark,
I think
but you can see it better.
Yeah.
And you can show them this one too because it's closer up. So these are, you can see the different sizes in Alexys's hand. On the right side of the screen, you have the smaller ring. And again, we're not talking size, we're talking the size of the stone, because these are the same adjustability. It's just whether you want a smaller stone or a larger stone. On the left side, you have the larger. So pink tourmaline is a heart opener. Golden tourmaline is a solar plexus opener. So the golden tourmaline is really helpful if you're trying to develop, again, your self-esteem, self-confidence. And so each tourmaline has a job to do. Black tourmaline is the ultimate protection stone, but this is pink. These come from Brazil, and then we had these set into adjustable size rings for you. Okay, so, let me find them, hold on.
Page 3.
Oh, I just found it, yep. As soon as I ask you, remember, as soon as I ask you, I always find it. Okay, we have 17 of each size. They're under $80, okay? And the smaller one is $10 less than the middle, or the one on the left. So, you ready? But don't say you're gonna get it yet. Actually, we have 24 of the small, and we have 17 of the medium. So the small is 69, that's the one on the right, and the medium is 79, that's the one on the left. And that's all she wrote for pink tourmaline rings. Aren't they pretty? This would be a fantastic gift too. We kind of chose tonight's items with an eye for what you might be shopping for the holidays, for people, for gift ideas. And I definitely think of pink tourmaline as a stone that's really good to gift, especially if you know somebody who's just had their heart crushed this year. Unfortunately, I know too many people who've had their heart crushed this year by life. You know what I mean? So there's probably people on your holiday shopping list who need this too. The best part about adjustable rings for gift giving is you don't have to know what their size is.
Oh my gosh, they're so good. Yeah, my favorite part about adjustable rings is that I can wear them on whatever finger I want to. Because my fingers are all different sizes.
Mm-hmm.
Like every single one of them. Even on the different hands, so that's just, the adjustable rings are good. Can I open I've been trying to open my can, but the noise is making me anxious, so can I just do it?
Can you please? It was kind of satisfying. Cheers, everybody. The sale started at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So, yes, if you're Eastern time, we started at 6 your time. That's right.
Right, so
yay for black tourmaline rings. Congratulations. Congratulations. And maybe it's you who needs the heart opening. We all go through it, I definitely felt that way right after my mom passed in August. You just start going even if you're not consciously retreating, there's part of you. I think I'm going to have some of the whiskey because it helps with my throat. I don't think we have any left, do we?
Yeah, there's some.
Oh, pardon me for a moment.
Don't pardon her, celebrate it.
It'll help my throat, Mom. Anyway, but you retreat when you're hurt. But in reality, the healing happens when we open back up. It's tough, man. You love wine and crystals and Yule. Jess, so do we. I know, we should have some Christmas music playing. Is there Christmas music that you can play that isn't... You know what I'm gonna try to get us music, Alexis. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes,
Are you ready for music, everybody? I don't know if you're ready for music, but I'm ready for music. Gonna play some stuff
you know what?
today.
Also, while we're giving the team a chance to get those winners,
Seasonal.
Palo Santo.
Seasonal, Alexis.
Oh, yes. I'm so about it.
Lo-fi Christmas beats or jingle trap? Or peaceful Christmas?
How about...
Or cozy winter?
Maybe... I don't know.
Let's try a cozy one.
Yeah, that sounds good. I was gonna say jingle traps sounds kind of intense. I don't
think I want that.
Yeah, this sounds kind of like I'm hanging out.
I don't want
in
to
the
cry.
bar. Yeah, I'm hanging out in the bar of this hotel because my lover just left me on Christmas Eve.
I don't want. No.
Take some Palo Santo.
I want some like Christmas into club.
Let's clear this Christmas music before you depress everyone. I'm sorry, it's going into your face. Let me stop that. I thought it was a good idea.
It's frightful. Like my voice is not delightful.
But since you're place to go,
I'm sorry. We'll get back to crystals in just a minute. We'll go with that, right?
I feel like this is a natural progression because it looks kind of like a Christmas tree. It doesn't at all, but...
Well, it's Demortierite, and I don't know about you, but what I need most at Christmas is patience not to lose my shit with people that I'm related to. So, because I'm usually hosting. Actually, I kind of joke. My family's pretty good at Christmas time. They are. I'm pretty lucky. But if you have drama, I'm not a stranger to drama at the holidays either. This is Demortierite. So these are, Demortierite comes from Brazil, and Demortierite is honestly a stone of patience. Hold on.
Karen said good segue. Thank you.
That was a great
Thank you,
segue. I was reaching for it for a second, but I came to it.
Number 7 on page 1.
Is it really?
Yes.
I was just there. I am going to change this though because him talking is screwing me up.
I think we should save the Christmas music for our Black Friday sale that'll be coming up.
Hold on. I'm doing Town of
Eventually.
Bethlehem with no words.
Oh.
Okay, now we're in Bethlehem. Okay. We have 29 of these beauties. They are under $70 for 7.5 to 8 inches. She's always trying to poke me with the pokers.
I see. It may have looked like I was being mischievous right now, but I was really trying. I need to stop looking at the screen, and I just need to look here where I am putting the stone.
Is it making you get weird with your hands?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know which way to
Doesn't know what
go.
to do.
I get
I
all
know.
twist turned up.
Well, remember in the old days, you would be like off to the side. So I'd be like laughing with you, but like nobody could see you. It probably made you look like I was mentally, like having problems. Like, who is she talking to? There's nobody there. Now nobody would question it probably, but anyway.
And in the old days, we didn't have this camera either.
No, we didn't.
We just had the one camera.
Holy shit. Yeah, Christina, if you missed the preview, we have so much beautiful Shram jewelry, all these incredible ruby rings, so stay tuned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We sure do.
We're so glad you're here. Thanks for coming, Marie. Okay, so Demortierite is the stone of peace. Now, here's what's interesting. Just like we just talked about aventurine, right? Which is a quartz-based material, but because of the other minerals growing alongside it, it turns green, right? So this is quartz as well. This is blue quartz from Brazil. I remember when Demortierite first arrived on the scene, it was kind of an interesting mineral to a lot of us because we were like, blue quartz, this is interesting. It is natural. One of the things that's beautiful about these obelisks is, do you see the lines and the striations? There's something about that color. It's like a cornflower blue. I like lapis a lot, but the really best quality lapis is a lighter blue, and it reminds me of this. They call it ocean lapis or seawater lapis. I've seen it referred to different ways. So this reminds me of that really beautiful high quality lapis that you see. But there's only one stone in the mineral world that really is known for patience and peace. Like not overreacting, not taking things too seriously. Demortierite's a third eye stone too. So it helps you connect with your intuition and your inner wisdom. We have 29 of these. They are $69 each. I think this would be really cool, and I'm kind of not kidding, to like make part of your holiday decor.
It's very wintry.
It's wintry, right? It's my family's, we have all different religious beliefs, right? Like we celebrate all the Christian holidays, but my husband's Jewish, so we celebrate all the Jewish high holidays too. This reminds me of something that we can have on our table that would kind of be kind of universally a symbol of beauty during the season. And then nobody has to know that this is there because of them. Like, thank you, Doris. Actually, I have that out just for you. Oh, really? Like if Doris came to your house for Thanksgiving, you could tell Doris that was for her.
Just for her.
And she would say, really? It's so beautiful. Thank you for thinking of me. And you'd say,
you need it.
you're welcome, Doris. Crystals like this allow me to enjoy my time with you, Doris. This and champagne, right? No, it's a good question, Mackenzie, or Spiritually Fun. The stone for migraines is dolomite. Dolomite is my go-to for migraines. But you know what? The one piece, yep. He has a magical price too. Isn't this fun? Not today, Doris. I got my Demortierite. You can't get to me, Doris. Good job, Alexys. Okay, so this is Ganesha.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Yeah, we're gonna try to show you with that camera because he's really heavy.
Actually, yeah, I think
He weighs all the pounds. That's beautiful, Alexys. So this is 10 inches by 11 inches of hand-carved aventurine, and it's all hand-painted. So this Ganesha in green aventurine is removing all the obstacles to abundance and good luck, all the obstacles to fertility and new beginnings. If you felt blocked in any way, that is the Unblock Me stone. And he's like this wide too, like on his side. Absolutely beautiful. And all hand painted on the back too. I don't want her to have to like do tricks with it, but it is all hand painted on the back too.
I can do.
Look at that. Oh, you did a great job.
That's actually beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh, I love that.
Mm-hmm. This one is $11.11, guys. $1,111. It's a lucky price for a piece that represents good luck for you. I kept one of these for my office. Mine's a little smaller than this. This is bigger. But the one that kind of just called to me, I was like, that's the one. Yeah. So congratulations, whoever gets that. That is like the ultimate. And I think if you were to put a light through it.
Oh yeah, I saw a flash.
Did you see? Yeah. So certain parts of it, do you see if you put a light behind it?
Oh, that's cool.
Wouldn't that be incredible? You know, I would put LED. You know, you can go on Amazon and get those string lights, the LED string lights. I would put that behind that, wherever you sit it. Because it will look so beautiful lit up, or with candles. You could put little votive candles in front of it and make it a whole altar space, basically. So congratulations.
He also has like it has a really cool texture to it. Like a lot of these painty swirly bits and the dots and stuff, there is texture to them. It's not just flat, and I think that's kind of cool.
I'm changing this music because I just can't.
Yeah, I don't I don't think they can do it.
I can't. I can't do this. I tried to do it. I have my own Christmas playlist on SoundCloud if you ever are looking for kind of more spiritual Christmas music. I just can't with that. Or I like a good like old-fashioned Bing Crosby, but then you can't play that because it's copyright. Anyway, that was getting weird though.
I was like, stop. I don't know what that was next day. Okay.
Not for me. Fa la la. We tried. Oh, Jan got it. Congrats, Jan. Yay. Oh, Jan, I cannot wait to see where you put that and how you set it up. I'm so excited for you.
Before we move
Nicely
on,
done, darling.
Before we fully move on, I wanted to say that we do have some of the pink tourmaline rings left.
Yeah, if you missed those, it's better to show them at this one. They get washed out. The pink tourmaline rings, you guys, that we had for you. It sounds like we have just a few left. The small is $69, and the medium is $79 for natural pink tourmaline in matrix and sterling silver. Those are beautiful. I actually want to wear that medium one through the sale. It's so.
Is that the larger one?
This one, yeah.
I'll wear the smaller one.
Isn't it pretty? I mean, that is a substantial ring. She's wearing the smaller size, and it actually looks really substantial on your hand. It's interesting.
It's not a small ring, guys.
No. I don't know which sizes we have left, Team SG.
Let me double check.
She'll check. I'm wearing the larger one, and I have small hands, but it takes up the whole knuckle. This is like not a small ring. Yeah, so if you want the small one, that's the one that Alexys is wearing. You know what, Kaz? I need to go back. I need to do you have a pen? Can I write that down real quick?
We have both sizes left.
We have both sizes left.
What
She
do we
was
need
talking
to
about the a Christmas playlist.
Oh, okay.
A Christmas album. I need to go back to it because it was my mom's favorite, and we're kind of gathering up music right now because it's going to be our first holidays without her, obviously. And I'm trying to make it really special and kind of cozy, so we're going to play all her favorite Christmas music. So congrats, you guys. Okay, I'm glad we mentioned that to you.
Yes.
This is the only ring we've done so far, Trusty Joe. So if there's a different ring that you're looking for, you brought me my makeup bag, right?
Should we do another ring? Should we do the root? I saw Christina asking about Shram. Should we do the Shram ring?
We should. But I need my lip gloss. Did you bring my makeup bag over?
I brought you your lip gloss and you put it on.
Where'd it go? But where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh. The stuff I'm taking from my throat is making my whole mouth dry, which is weird.
So we have medium. We still have medium tourmaline rings left. So that's the size that Athena is wearing.
This is the one that we have left, if you would like one. If you're looking for a full knuckle of pink tourmaline. It's open on the back too, which is pretty cool.
Isn't that neat? You can actually see the pink tourmaline through the back too.
Oh, this music is better. This is the playlist I play during rituals, so I feel like we're in class right now. Okay.
All right, guys. So
Hang on to your hats. These are one-of-a-kind rings that we're about to show you now, made by Shram in India. So it's kind of a boom, boom, boom. There's literally one of each ring. So
yes.
I think they're all priced. No, they're different prices too.
They're different prices. So so we're not selling any of these yet. Let's just show them the different options, and then we'll go one by one. But that way everyone gets to see which one they're most interested in.
Okay.
So we are talking about these ruby rings right down here at the bottom. This one is a size, sorry, I'll let you. I'm like getting ahead of myself.
Which number is that one?
These are we're starting with number 27 on page 3.
Okay, so this is rough ruby with cut faceted sapphire, and look at the color of the sapphire. It looks like a topaz. Usually sapphires are like really dark blue, which is not what you want. You want bright, beautiful blue. That is a gorgeous sapphire. And that is a size
4.5.
4.5. Okay. Where's my teeny town fingers, people?
So that is this one.
That would be just above a pinky ring for me. Size 4.5. By the way, any jeweler can size these rings up or down 2 sizes at least with no problem. So if you're like, oh, I really want that, but I'm a 6, take it to your local jeweler. They'll size it for you. So you know it's an issue. Isn't that gorgeous?
Ooh.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Guys,
I know.
really
Where's my teeny teenies with your cutie pie fingers? Okay.
Okay, should we show? So we're gonna show each one individually and then sell them after.
Well, it's
or
up to
should
you.
we
Did you want to
do
just go through all 5 and put them on your hand, and then I can at least everybody sees it? And then we'll
Yeah,
go
I
back
think
to
they
them?
should
Okay.
see it first. Okay.
So that's the size 4.5 ruby and sapphire. Next up, we have also ruby and sapphire. Looks so pretty on you, Alexis.
I know they're really
Alexis has
pretty.
beautiful
This one
fingers.
is also this one's a
This
size
one's a size
5.
5. So next size up is a 5. This is also sapphire, by the way, on rough ruby. Again, look at the color of that sapphire. Oh, dreamy, dreamy, right? Okay, the next one is a 6.5. That's also ruby and sapphire. Isn't that pretty? Ruby and sapphire. Next up is a size 7, and that is ruby and multicolored sapphires.
Ooh.
Pink, green, and blue. Holy shit. Holy shit. And then the last one is ruby and star ruby, and this one is a size 6.5. How will you choose? How will you choose?
I also want to point out that
So Angelica, remember what I said. Any of these can be sized up 2 sizes. So if you fall in love with a ring, don't pass it by because of the size. It's very easy. Any jeweler can do it for you. Okay, so let's go through them back now, size by size.
So start by. Okay, so team, because this gets confusing for our team.
Yeah.
So this one right here, team, is number 27.
Okay, number 27 is a 4.5 size ruby with sapphire. And this one is $259. $259. Isn't that gorgeous? 259. Look at that sapphire. So sapphire is the stone of wisdom. Sapphire and ruby are actually the same mineral. They're both a stone called corundum. They both have the same measure of hardness scale measurement. They're both a 9 out of 10, so you can't break this stone. And that's one of the reasons we love it for jewelry. That rough ruby is all about passion, life force, strength, root chakra. And then you've got that incredible sapphire, which is third eye for intuition and wisdom. I wear sapphires because I'm a teacher. I always have been pretty much all my life. And sapphire is the teacher stone. It helps you remember what you're trying to say and communicate it eloquently. Isn't that gorgeous? So congratulations.
Christine, the next set, Christina's asking which one the number. Christina, we're going to say what each size is as we go.
Yep, so congratulations.
We're moving on to number, okay, so.
Deb got that one. Okay, the next one is a size 5.
And this is number 2018.
Look at that, how he set the sapphire right above that hex. Isn't that cool,
really did
Alexys?
He really has a good understanding of the shape of stones, like their natural crystal structure and how to work with that.
Reminds me, there's a clothing designer I love, and the reason I love it is because you can tell whoever designed the clothes knows a woman's body, like understands that women are curvy.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So he understands jewelry, he understands those stones, and he dances with the stone instead of trying to force it into something, which I think is really cool. So this is a size 5. This is also $259. That is also a ruby. And you can see the hexagonal structure of the stone, which is natural, and above it you have that incredible sapphire set horizontally. That's a cut and faceted sapphire there. It's magnificent.
I think that the metal work is really beautiful too. Like, look at the, it's just so unique.
It's organic. It looks like a tree,
Yeah, it's really so beautiful. All right, team. So this is number 2018. Size 5.
What card can you use? Just PayPal. The one I'm getting is MasterCard. I'm not sure I understand the question. What are the forms of payment they can use?
I believe you can use any card, right? I think we accept Visa, MasterCard, and PayPal, and I think we
and Stripe, I think, or something.
Zip.
Like Zip.
Yeah, that's the new quad pay.
Yeah, Zip will allow you to separate your invoice into 6 payments. 4 payments over 6 weeks, so you don't have to pay it all at once, which is kind of nice. If you're in the U.S., you can use that. Yeah. Okay, now next up, the third one is number 29. This one is size 6.5. This one's a little bit larger. Same combination though as that natural ruby with that incredible, I mean, look at that. It looks like
so cool.
It's very rare to see sapphires that clear in that color. That is magnificent.
And this one, the shape of the ruby is just beautiful all the way around.
You can see the hex on top. So what's cool is when you're looking at the stone head on, you don't see that. It's not until you look to the side. It's like there's a little secret just for you, right? If you wear that pointing towards you.
Yeah. And these are open back, you guys.
Yeah. This one is $289, size 6.5.
And that is number 29.
That is 29.
Oh, it's so pretty.
We're moving into my size range now. This is Danger Town. I'm going to put that one on just so everybody can see it.
This one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, very pretty.
I was getting that one. I know.
Look how pretty this. I don't know what.
Here's what it looks like. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, and this.
The energy is just amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Hey, feel free not to buy this one.
Oh my gosh. Look how pretty that is. Do you want to try this one on?
No, I don't. Okay. I'm just kidding. But you won't break any hearts around here if you're like, I don't want it.
I'm doing it on my other hand so that my ugly tattoo doesn't distract from how
that looks real good on you, Alexys.
Oh, that's really pretty.
This is the most dangerous place. All right.
That is a hunk of ruby.
Now, Christina, that's the next one, darling. You're right on time. This one is size 7. This one is natural ruby with green sapphire, pink sapphire, and blue sapphire. Is that incredible? Oh my god.
And it's number 30 for the team.
Okay, this one is $349. Yes, darling. $3.49. I know, right?
That's so pretty.
I did a little preview on Instagram. I was a little under the weather today, EA, so I didn't do as many previews as I normally do. But I'm super glad I'm able to get through the sale. My voice is holding up, which is great.
Ooh, Lauren said, I got a heart-shaped carnelian from you. I'd love to have it on a ring. That would be so cool.
Did you get one of the smaller ones when we had them? They're so pretty. I mean, there were markings on those. I kept one of those at home. I remember exactly which ones you're talking about. They're so pretty. So congratulations, whoever's getting this one. That is one of the stars of the show today, no doubt about it.
Ooh, and look how pretty, like, I know this isn't that important, but look how pretty the back of it is.
Yeah, you can see the light play across that ruby.
Color.
Yeah, he polished the back so it's nice and comfortable on your...
Look how flashy it is. Oh my gosh, okay. Alright, congratulations.
Yeah, congrats whoever gets that one. And then the last ring in the ruby series for tonight is this is the one, Christina, girl, this is the ring. Hey Shannon, congrats on that one, darling. You made a really good life choice just now. I know. Okay, yeah, let me turn down the music if you're having trouble hearing us. Hopefully that's better. This one is, I mean, they're all, how do you like pick a favorite? But this one is pretty amazing. So here you go, you can see the hexagonal structure of the ruby again, and you have the star ruby on the front. So it's ruby on ruby, but totally different, like, I don't know, totally different energies between the two rubies, right? When a stone is in its natural form versus when it's, you know, cabochoned and you can see the star. Aren't they gorgeous? So this one is a size 6.5. This one is $3.29 for ruby and ruby. Mm-hmm.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Cindy, I am wearing my Keep Going ring. And thank you so much for it.
And by the way, yeah, Cindy, thank you for mine too. It's so funny. Do you know, because that sits on my altar. I have a little very tiny altar, Cindy, where I work at home. And yesterday I was sitting there and I literally, something said, put on that ring. And I did. I wore that ring for the entire afternoon and I could feel your energy. We both love you and appreciate you so much.
Yeah, I've been wearing it a lot because the message is very inspiring to me.
It's very timely for all of us.
For those of you who don't know, so it says, when I'm wearing it, it says keep going. But then if you take it off, there's like a
inside.
There's a hidden hidden fucking in there. And I also have my SG fuck off ring on as well. Which I thought I bought it to wear on my middle finger. Like I thought I got the right size, but like I said, my sizing is funky, so it's a little bit big on my middle finger, so I have to wear it on my thumb. But I like it. I think it's cute.
Yeah. Any finger is good for telling people to fuck off.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be the middle finger. So true.
All
right.
Congratulations. So Sharon got that one. Cheers, you guys.
Shall we do something in good quantity?
We do have an amazing community.
Since we just did a bunch of singles.
Sure.
Maybe you want to talk about black tourmaline spheres?
I do.
Let's talk about black tourmaline spheres.
You wear yours on your thumb too, Edith. That's good to know. It's the Italian style F off. It's good to know. That's actually very important information. Okay. Black tourmaline sphere is actually something that people have mentioned wanting to give as a gift. Because a lot of people in my life are looking for stones for protection all year long, right? And what's cool about black tourmaline, every crystal does something different. If you've been with me for a while, you know that. So black tourmaline, its crystal job, is it protects people, places, and things. And so this protects homes, this protects your body, this protects wherever it is protected. Now these are under $100. They're huge. They're 3.5 to 4 inches of black tourmaline. This is not a small sphere, and it ships for free. The retail value on something like this is nuts. Yeah, I mean, I saw another one online for almost $300, a 4-inch black tourmaline sphere. So it's a really good value if you're looking for a stone that really does represent the best of protection. And it would look really cool on one of our little velvet pillows that we have at Sage Goddess.
Yes, I have it on the.
Pretty.
I have it on the blue pillow because I thought that looked really nice. But
It does look nice.
Ooh, like I mean, I don't
Well, we have a black pillow, which would be kind of cool, but sometimes it's nice to put it with the contrast. The purple will be interesting, I think. Yeah, that's kind of the ticket.
That looks cool. Yeah, you like
That looks really good.
That looks good.
So $99, and I have 53 of them. So if you would like one, they're here. Yeah, for a solid black tourmaline, 4 inches. Lighting black tourmaline is not going to help you because it's opaque. But like I said, tourmaline, the whole tourmaline family is magnificent, right? They all have their unique properties. The green is for wisdom and discernment in love, making better choices in love. The pink is for opening your heart after heartbreak. And then the black is for really deep protection. When people come to me and they're like, what's the most protective stone in the entire mineral world? It's hands down black tourmaline. There really isn't another stone that's as protective as that one you're looking at right there. And it'd be a great gift for someone.
I just want to point out what a fantastic job they did carving and polishing these.
Yeah.
Black tourmaline is extremely difficult to carve and polish, and
is.
it usually ends up like, it's still really cool looking, but there's usually like lines and kind of cracks and a lot of texture, and these don't really have any of that. They're
That's true.
so beautifully smooth.
Yeah.
And
they do a really
I
nice
just
job.
love how like witchy it looks, and you can totally use. I bet you can use this for scrying too, because it's polished so well.
You can use that for scrying. It has enough of a reflective kind of mirrored surface to it that you absolutely could. Yeah. So congratulations, everybody.
We started at the same time.
Black tourmaline can stay outside. Yeah, that's one of the stones. Like, so this would be really cool. Have you ever thought about doing an altar outside your home for protection? Like some of you have like little, stairs up to your apartment that have a little landing or a little foyer. Like this would be something cool to put out there, or putting it on your back patio, and setting up. I think it's really great to have stones outside your home. And most stones will hold up. There's some that you don't want to put out there. Obviously selenite, which we're going to show you in just a minute. I'm really excited about the selenite slices that we have for you tonight. If you have been looking for selenite, which is kind of the opposite energy of black tourmaline.
Shall we do selenite next?
We should.
Okay.
Even in harsh winters, yes. Yes. So many of our community members are on the eastern seaboard of the U.S., and one of my favorite things is when they post all the pictures of their altars under snow. And then you can see just the tops of some of their gemstone generators peeking up over the snow. Yeah. Remember what your stones had to go through to be formed. I mean, your crystals have been heated in the earth, right, to a temperature that your physical body would never be able to withstand. And then over time, they've been exposed to every element, right? They went through a lot to get to you. It was weird for a minute.
I don't know what I was doing.
It's weird for a minute.
I feel like I'm pushing you off of the table.
No, I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm pushing you away too, and I'm not.
Oh no, you're not pushing me. I'm just, you guys. Something to keep in mind is, I saw someone ask if I'm feeling fidgety today. I'm always fidgety. One of my partner's nicknames for me is Fidget. Kind of like you. Do you guys remember that movie Gidget? Like, he calls me Fidget because I'm just constantly fidgeting. But in my defense, this floor is really slippery. And if I move slightly, I feel like we're both kind of sliding all over the place.
Yeah, I finally did have a floor installed, which is really nice, and
It's
a
gorgeous.
little slippy. It's a little slippy, slidey.
And it's worth it. Just know. We're
And
not
also,
pushing
I'm
it.
older and I don't move very much, so young people tend to move around a little bit, honey. They got more energy than us older critters.
I'll try to still it now. But just look at how gorgeous this is.
Okay, you really do need to look through that. We have not had selenite slices like this in a long time, and I'm going to ask Team SG if I can keep one, because I don't have one. So Team SG, I'm going to keep one of the larger ones, so we'll have 14 of each size. I don't have a large selenite slice like this, and I need one for my altar, because anything you put on selenite is instantly cleared, but selenite doesn't need to be cleared. So it is an automatic clearing plate, anything you put on here. before you drink your tea, right? Seriously, anything you put on there. At the end of the day, when you take your jewelry off, all the energy of the day, put your phone on there to clear the energy of your phone. This is a utilitarian tool, okay? These are not Nika. No, these are from a different part of Mexico. The Nika selenite is beautiful too, but these larger sort of transparent sheets come from a different region. But these are Mexican. Yes.
This one looks like the Millennium Falcon.
It does look like the Millennium Falcon.
Like it's totally the shape.
I will tell you, these are all under $90. The one I'm holding is under 90, and the one she's holding is under 70.
Let's put them next to each other for a second.
Hi, I'm under 90.
And I'm the Millennium Falcon. And I forgot.
Under 70.
I'm under 70.
Isn't that gorgeous? So, and they are completely flat, so you will be able to use them for that purpose, and that's why I'm so excited about them. I think you'll be really happy to have them too.
Yeah, can I show them that one
Yeah,
close up?
let me see this one.
Yeah, it's so pretty. You can see your finger through it.
Oh, you can. Actually, you know what? I'm going to underlist by one of these too, because I have a friend I'd like to let her know to get one of these. I didn't realize that this would be perfect for what she needs. So we have 13 of the small and 14 of the medium.
This one really looks like a sheet of ice.
I can actually read the feed through this. Can you see me? Is that creepy? You can totally see me through that. Oh,
Yeah.
That's really weird. That's creepy. Sorry, that was too weird. Okay, so the size small, I have 13. They are $69. And the size medium, I have 14. They are $89. And that's it.
That's all.
I would like to wear that as a pendant.
Oh my gosh, yes. That would be amazing. Hold on.
You show up at a PTA meeting?
This would also, since we were talking about holiday decor earlier,
Yeah.
this would look amazing as holiday decor because it looks like ice.
It's a brilliant idea, and I will tell you that in your house with just like 2 votives, even in plain glass
so beautiful
jars, that's all you need for an entire
for
mood.
Yule or for your Yule altars, you guys.
Or get
like,
some greens, you know what I mean? Like just some fresh, you know, from how Trader Joe's sells sometimes just the greens or whatever. That's a whole decor. I wish we had more of them. I knew you were going to be excited about it. I feel bad that I took 2 of them away from you, but my grandma needs her selenite too.
Well, we will let the team know.
Yeah, we'll try to get more of those. I know. I love it. Christina says you can walk outside in Minnesota and bring in some free ice. That would be the truth this time of year. Do we have any charging plates? Other than that, I think that might be the only one like that in the sale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was the only charging
But
plate.
we'll see about more because I'm with you. I think they're beautiful. Okay, congratulations.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that, Lauren Marie. I would love to see that. Okay, we will.
Are you feeling anything specific, Athena? Maybe mosaic quartz?
Ooh, I'm always ready for mosaic quartz. Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now.
This is on page 1, line number 4.
Okay, thanks, Alexys. I have enough of these for everybody who wants one to get one, which is really nice. This is, do we have any more of them, or is that the only one? It might be nice to show them a couple because they're all quite different.
This is the only one they brought me.
Could you ask them to send up a couple more? That way we can show it
And then
if
maybe we
they're
can
able
come
to
back
in
to
time. Yeah. Okay, I'll keep talking about it while you do that. Just because they're all a little different, and I'd like to show you some of the variations. I know. How so cheap, Tiffany Woods? What are you talking about? Let me know. We actually really try at SG to bring you beautiful things, but at a really good price. And that's one of the reasons why the customers love these sales, because we actually check our prices against eBay and Etsy to make sure that we are either at the lowest or below the lowest. We take a lot of pride in that. Not orchid calcite, but that's a real good guess. This is mosaic quartz. Anybody remember my stories about mosaic quartz? So I'm obsessed with it. I collected it for a little while. In my kitchen, I have mosaic quartz generators in my kitchen window. A lot of you are like, oh my God, what is that, right? It's mosaic quartz. And so it is one of my favorite things. Mosaic quartz is a quartz that comes only from Brazil, and it has a ton of other minerals in it. And we'll do a close-up on this for you so you can see it.
And I asked for more. Hopefully we can...
we'll try to get a few other pieces. If not, no big deal. Yeah, this is the one, that's right, Daisy, that I have in my kitchen. Lena's seen the ones in my kitchen. When people come to my house, that's one of the first things they comment on. Because it just doesn't look like anything you've ever seen before. It's like, what the heck is that, right? Okay, are you ready? Are you ready to hear what's in this? Because it's pretty remarkable, and these have been tested. So these are all the traces of these minerals we found in every piece. You ready? Yellow opal, quartz, obviously, iron, granite, amphibole, epidote, hematite, manganese, pink amethyst, and graphite. And sometimes you will also find blue opal as well. Quite often, in fact, you'll find blue opal too. So again, clear quartz, yellow opal, iron, granite, amphibole, epidote, hematite, manganese, pink amethyst, graphite, and sometimes blue opal. So I'm going to go through the metaphysical properties of those. Quartz is a magnifier of energy, makes things bigger, right? Yellow opal strengthens and transforms the solar plexus, which is why I love this stone so much. And there's a ton of yellow opal in these. Iron also strengthens the solar plexus. Granite strengthens the root chakra. Ooh, you can see the hexagons in the top.
And do you see the heart?
Do you see that? Do you see the honeycomb pattern on the top, you guys? These are holy shit. Those are, because there are other quartz points growing down into these, you guys. And that's why you see where they sliced it and polished that termination. Those are other points growing inside of them. That is holy shit to see that. That honeycomb pattern is like insane. Do you see it? And there's a little tiny heart.
It's gorgeous.
Amphibole attracts your angels. Epidotes for manifestation. Hematite is for grounding. Manganese is a physical healer. Pink amethyst heals the heart. Graphite heals and clears negative energy. Ooh, look at that.
There's like a little seahorse. That's like a seahorse guardian or something.
Sharon's asking to see the light through it.
The iron in it might make bits opaque.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me try it on the light stand.
She'll show you on the light stand. It's pretty cool. All right, I have 58 of these. Ready? They're under $80 for 5.5 to 6 inches of mosaic, you guys.
Yeah, there's
some parts are opaque, so you'll be able to, through the top you can see the light probably, through the very top to see those hexagons.
Some little bits.
Remember, opal is an opaque mineral, and there's a ton of opal in these generators, so God, that is one of the coolest patterning I've ever seen, truly.
Yeah, it's rad.
$79. $79.
And Rachel is on her way with more to show.
Yeah. Amazing. You know, I see a lot of stones, so when I get excited about stuff, it's authentic, you know, and I don't get excited about everything, but it's very unique to see. Like, this to me is nature's art. And when people ask me why I have faith or why I have strong spiritual beliefs and stuff like that, it's because nature's intelligent. Like, I trust nature. I don't trust people, but I trust nature.
I like the eye that's over here. See that?
Yeah. It also looks like an egg. Doesn't it?
Kind of.
I mean, just keeping it real. It kind of looks like an egg that you put pepper on.
I saw some of my family recently, and I got to hang out with my little 7-year-old niece for a bit, and she had this little family of toy turtles, and she was explaining to me that 3 of them are sisters. Thank you, Rachel.
Oh my God, these are great, Rachel. Thank you.
She was explaining that 3 of them were sisters. Yeah, this one's really cool, and that one of them was one of their husbands. That's a dragon.
Holy
that yellow
shit.
opal is in the shape of a dragon.
Do you see the yellow and blue opal in that piece?
Ugh. This
What?
is so pretty.
I don't want to hear the rest of your story, but I'm sorry,
I
I lost
got
my shit with that just now.
So she was telling me that she was saying that one of them is the husband, and she was like, thank you. She was she was just like, I drew a picture of their baby, and I was just like, oh, can I see it? And it was the cutest thing. Like, she just drew a picture of an egg.
That's cute.
I actually think I have a picture.
That's
of
really
it.
cute. I want to see her weird egg,
Yeah.
baby.
I think I might still. I took a picture of it, but let me show
This
this.
is why I wanted them to bring other samples to show you guys, because it's like
That is a
holy
quartz
shit.
heart.
You see the
there.
Yeti face from Rudolph at the bottom?
But do you see the heart?
I'm here for it, Kaisha.
Do you see that quartz heart?
Yeah.
right there?
Well, Alexys is like the chief finder in the company. If there's magic shit in your stones, Alexys will find it.
Look at this. Like it's just.
It's unbelievable. This one has pink chalcedony in it too, which some of them do. That's why I'm saying it's like, I listed off, what is that, like 10 mineral inclusions you might find, but there's other stuff going on in there too. Aren't they gorgeous? I'm so excited.
And then look
I
at
got
how
one.
this. I really like
This is Mosaic,
one.
Diane Shoes. This is Mosaic quartz from Brazil. Holy shit.
I'm partial to this one that has all. Look at, like, this is the formation of a full-on quartz crystal right
It
there.
is,
You
it
guys
is.
see that?
And pushing through that opal, isn't that insane?
Yes. That is. So
You'll have such fun when you get yours, just like discovering it and kind of meeting it and getting into it. Oh, look at that. There's a double hex right there. See it right
yeah,
there?
I see that.
That's a point within a point.
That's really cool.
Now do you see why I collect this?
Yeah, I have one of them. We had, like, back in June or July, we had the Mars mosaic. We had the
Yes,
Mars and the Venus,
Venus,
and I
yes.
got one of the Mars ones, and it was really, really cool.
They're magnificent, and there's every single one is so different. That's why I wanted you to see. So because depending on the proportion of the quartz to the opal, to the amphibole, because that orange is the amphibole. The yellow gold is the iron oxide inclusions, and then the orange is the amphibole. Aren't they pretty? I appreciate that, Christina G, because I feel that way too. And Mackenzie's like so much geometry. One of the things about this stone, and you'll sometimes find it with dream amethyst too, is a lot of the geometry is there. A lot of the hexagons are there. And for me, the geometry of crystals is actually what makes it interesting. I know a lot of people don't focus on crystal structure. They're more interested in other things. But for me, it's the fact that every crystal has its own unique structure. And then there's families of crystals that share a structure, right? I find that all very fascinating.
So this
It's cute, Alexis.
is the egg that she drew, and she
It
drew.
kind of looks like a porcupine, like head on, doesn't it? Or like a very smooth porcupine, which I guess makes it not a porcupine.
I see what you mean, though. It kind of looks like a fried egg, or like an
does.
over easy egg. With
I really need
claws
that to be
coming up.
kept and framed
Oh yeah,
for this
I-
child.
definitely. And then she,
That's a keeper. Oh,
I think she has an obsession with eggs because she also drew that.
I was like, is that like a pooping flamingo?
I think the flamingo laid an egg. I don't know.
Oh,
She's
my
super
Lord.
cute. All right, so we did.
Hey, Annette. Now we still have some rings to do. We're
Should we
obviously
go back and do some more rings?
getting distracted.
Or how many of those did we have? Let's give the team time to catch up. So
Yeah.
we'll do a single item, and then we'll go and do some rings.
Congratulations on those mosaic generators. I seriously think you just bought something that you will treasure. I've never gotten tired of mine after all these years. I put mine in my kitchen because that's where I spend a lot of my time cleaning up after kids and cooking. So I get to enjoy them all the time. And I literally, like, just last night I was cooking and washing the dishes and looking up at them and noticing the opal, and they make me happy. Oh, these are beautiful.
So this is this is number 11 on page 2.
Yeah. Okay, rainbow moonstone, all faceted gorgeousness. I think that's going to need
The light,
that
yeah.
and that. Yeah.
That's kind of blowing it out.
I think you'll need that without the light.
This without the light?
Maybe.
I swear they're super flashy, guys.
Yeah, they're very flashy. The light is just not behaving. You can kind of, you can see it. You can see it. The necklace is 17.5 inches. Schramm made these. So Schramm cut the stones and made these for us. There's only one necklace, actually. I thought there were multiples of these, but there's only one. So who would like a Schramm rainbow moonstone necklace? Rainbow moonstone is for manifestation. A lot of people don't know that, but if you think about the moon's different phases, rainbow moonstone represents the full moon, right? And that's usually when all of the intentions from the dark phase of the moon have come to pass, have come to fruition. So this is your full moon necklace.
So it's actually the necklace and the bracelet.
Oh, it's the set.
Yeah.
It's under $150.
Yeah, we decided to put them together. Maybe you try the bracelet on. I bet they want to see it on you.
That's so cool that you get the whole wardrobe. There's only one of them.
Yeah, so you can. And this again, talking about holiday.
Isn't that
Imagine
fun?
wearing this to your like holiday party. It looks like snow.
Thank you, Gypsy Spade. Isn't that cool? Oh my god. Okay, $149. I only have one set. And you get the bracelet too. The bracelet, the beads are all 7.5 millimeter beads. The necklace is 7 millimeter beads and the bracelet is 7.5 millimeter beads. Yay! It's a set! I know, isn't that cool? I don't think we've ever done that before, so that's why I was kind of like, oh, I'll check that out. That's really neat.
There is no selenite left. So I believe the only thing that we have anything left of is, it looks like we have black tourmaline spears left.
Okay. That's 4 inches for $99. Black tourmaline. This is the sphere right here.
I'm scrolling.
I wish I had more of that moonstone set for you. It's so pretty. It's such a good price for that.
And we still have the medium-sized. We still have the medium-sized pink tourmaline.
Oh,
rings
the one I'm
left,
wearing
too.
Yeah, if you want my pink tourmaline ring, we still have that.
But aside from that, I believe everything else is sold.
The pink tourmaline ring, the one I'm wearing, I just want to give them the price on it. $79 for pink tourmaline. This one, if you would like that. So Marie says that she's just about to try the Goddess Serum for the first time.
Ooh, I'm excited for you.
It is my favorite face product. And I will tell you, my skin was a little dry. I use a lot of glycolic acid and hyaluronic acid in my daily serums, which is good for fine lines and wrinkles. But it also, I'm, menopausal, so my skin's a little on the dry side right now. My skin has like plumped up, it's softer. I've been using it on my hands, and use it on your hands, use it on your neck and your chest, and use it on your face. And it's all natural. It's so gentle. Like there's nothing in there that's going to irritate your skin. It doesn't break you out, because I still break out. It's my favorite thing. So I'm really glad that you love it too. Keep me posted and give me feedback. And even if you don't love it, I want to hear about that too. But so far, everybody has told me they love it. And the muscle magic, Sharon, the feedback on that has been like off the charts. So that'll be coming back too. I really appreciate that. Earrings. I think next we're doing, yes, there was a request for earrings, but you know what, if you've got the Scolecite teed up, let's do that.
Okay, we'll do this, and then we'll do the earrings afterwards.
Yes.
So these are really, really, really cool.
Yeah. These are beautiful. Scolecite rings are kind of hard to come by. They're not common. These are all sized, by the way. So, and they are under $70. Now I want to show it, but the light is washing it.
Yeah, it's washed out
this one
without
up
the
here.
light too.
Let me try it up here and see
that might be
how that
better.
goes. Can you go full screen for me?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm like trying to see in the tiny box. I can stand up and show it.
Is that a little bit better, you guys?
Here.
Oh, there we go.
Yes, that's
Do
good.
you see it?
How about here? I'll come over here and I'll stand and show it at that camera while you talk about it. That way
You're so good, Alexis.
And just let me know if I have it.
Yeah, they are open on the back.
Just let me know if I.
It's kind of weird to be like showing you under her. Oh, thank you. Honestly, I'm so grateful for the feedback, you guys. And the under eye magic is what I use to take my eye makeup off. And it makes my little tired eyes feel so soothed. Yeah, you're there. Bring it up just a little bit more. And then a little bit closer to the camera and tilt it from side to side. I had it for just a second.
You did.
I appreciate your help, I do.
I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go.
Should I take it at that exact angle?
No, it's all right. I got it. Yeah. Do you guys see it okay? So do you see how there's these lines on the surface? This is Scolecite. Scolecite is one of the Synergy 12 stones.
Ooh, yeah, that looks good.
And it is open on the back. It's just super, super, super shimmery. And that's what I want to make sure you can see. I'm going to put it on my finger so you can see it. I don't know if this one's my size. I need a bigger size. This one. You see it? Do you see how it's like super shimmery? That's the main thing I wanted you to see. Because it looks like selenite almost. And I haven't seen Scolecite do that before. Not to shimmer to the point where it looks like it's selenite. I could see somebody saying, hey, I like your selenite ring, and you're like, what? That's Scolecite. Isn't that pretty? It's a nice partner ring to that pink tourmaline too. Okay, so I have sizes in these. So let's go size by size, okay? They're all the same price, so that's going to make that easier. Size 6.5. Let me just tell you really quickly. I'll try to be brief about this. Scolecite, member of the Synergy 12. Scolecite is the main ascension stone in the Synergy 12. What's ascension about? Well, ascension is the process that your soul goes through when you're evolving to help you not have to struggle so much with the same human challenges over and over and over again. Ascension is the process of integrating your human experiences and wisdom so that you accelerate on your soul's path of development. And so a lot of us like to work with these synergy stones because they facilitate that. Scolecite is a member of what's known as the zeolite family from India. And so it grows, it almost looks like a seashell when it grows. We've had natural pieces for you. It is like a wizard stone of light though. This is, negative energy cannot be in the presence of Scolecite. To me, it is like a holy stone. Holy. Like really seriously sacred and spiritual. And it connects me at least to those higher dimensions, those etheric dimensions, which helps with meditation, helps with connecting with spirit guides. Okay, size 6.5. I have 26. They are $69. So all sizes are $69 for Scolecite in sterling silver. It's a big band too. If you're looking at Alexys's, like this is a big chunky silver setting on these rings too, which I like that. Mm-hmm. It's a big stone, so you want to set it off with a nice big setting too.
They're so sparkly.
Is that why people stay away from you when you wear that ring? If there are people that don't have your best intentions at heart, yes, that probably is what it is. Mm-hmm. So 6.5. I have 26 at $69. And then size 7, I have 12. Also $69. Size 7.5, I have 9. $69. And I have the fewest in size 8. I have 7, quantity 7 in size 8 for $69. It is like a little force field. Scolecite's no joke. And I'll tell you something, Scolecite jewelry is impossible to find. Because Scolecite grows in these sort of vertical bars, almost like needles. You've seen the raw stuff. I've shown it to you before. And so it is almost impossible to polish. It's almost impossible to cab. I mean, working with this stone from a cutting perspective, it takes a real master because otherwise you're just going to shatter it.
Yeah, and they did a fantastic job of leaving the natural texture of
really
this. It's real. I mean, I know the camera's not picking it up so great, but I swear, guys,
I'll show you again.
So cool.
It's worth seeing again because it's just so beautiful.
Ugh, like it looks like it was made from a snowflake or something. Again, very holiday. We didn't even do this on purpose.
It is very holiday.
It's
a very spiritual ring. This is the ring you should wear. It's almost like your force field, or this is your spiritual shield wall.
Yeah.
You know? I also like the idea, and I kind of feel like selenite's the same way. I like the idea that a stone can be clear or white and be protective. We tend to think of black stones as protective, and they are. But I like the idea that something translucent and transparent and beautiful and sparkly and shimmery can also be a really powerful stone for protection.
I agree.
I like that concept. Look, I've got a whole new wardrobe, Alexis. That's not mine. I'm going to put my rings over here because shit happens when I do that. We got the memo. We understood the assignment with our nails because this green, the dark green on my ombre is that.
Yeah. Yeah, we both did green.
We got the memo. All right, cheers. It is a Snow Queen ring, Maruta.
Oh, Snow Queen ring.
That's
I
exactly
love
what that is.
Christina, all of the Shram ruby rings sold.
Yeah. Shram rubies are gone. And Denise, we did the Ganesha already, too. Yeah. We might have another one, Denise. I'm not sure. I can check if you would like me to. Let me know. I'm not sure I do. But I can have my team take a looky look. Okay. Are these beautiful, you guys? What number is this one, Alexis? I didn't see this one on my list.
This is...
I know it's here, but I just skimmed it.
Yeah, sorry. I forgot to look. I just remembered that they asked. Okay, so this is line 8 on page 1.
Okay. So, I really thought this was a typo. We only have one pair of these. These are made by the monk. You know, monk jewelry, like monk rings and monk necklaces. I have a friend who has a friend who's a monk in Bali, and he goes into meditation and makes this jewelry under $120 for sterling silver, handmade. These are amethyst stalactite earrings. So amethyst in Uruguay, and only in Uruguay, grows in stalactite formations, meaning if you're in the mine, these are like tubes of amethyst growing from the ceiling of the mine. So what they do is they take it and they slice it, and they call them flowers because they really do look like flowers. So this is a matched pair of amethyst stalactite flowers that have been set in sterling silver and made by the monk in Bali. So I'll just get your fingers ready if you want this one because they're so pretty. I'm not even an earring person. I can't wear earrings because didn't take care of my ears when they were pierced and they closed up, and now it's like I don't want to do it and deal with it. But anyway, these are super beautiful if you are an earring person, or if you're like me, you just wear one, give one to your friend. $119.
Wow.
It is.
The metalwork is just so beautiful.
I love it because it's delicate and that little flower is delicate. And if you look on the back, you guys, or the back of the earring, that's somebody who cares, right? You don't have to take those little tendrils and carry them around and put the little beads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's somebody who's looking at this as a piece of art, not as like, oh, they're done. You know what I mean? Move on.
That's beautiful.
There's real love.
And the amethyst is a beautiful quality too.
It is.
It's not wanting to focus up close.
They're so beautiful that it almost looks like a bead. Like that can't be real, but that is an actual stalactite slice, which is pretty cool.
So pretty.
I know, Marie, honestly, I thought it was a typo. It might be a typo, but anyway, who cares? Congratulations, Christine Gard. Oh no, she got the Scolecite. Penny Barnes got these earrings. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yay.
Congratulations.
And congrats on the Scolecite rings. They are absolutely beautiful. You can't go wrong with tonight's jewelry. I seriously think tonight's jewelry is just next level.
Yeah, everything is
Reiji, what are you asking? You don't see a where question mark. Let me know what you're asking so I can help you. Yeah. Aren't they pretty? Thanks, Freya. Okay.
Oh, so sorry. I got you again.
I'm not a fan of these chairs because they're so gray. Like gray chairs. I mean, I'm such a vibrant color person. I leave Dave alone for 5 minutes to order chairs.
I think it's gray.
He buys gray chairs.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, did they have red? Could we have done something else? We haven't done the pink opal spheres yet, and we'll get to the anhydro. It's good for me to know what your next requests are. These are star sapphires. We have 2 different forms of natural sapphire for you tonight. So we'll just do these really quick.
This is number 36.
Thank you, darling. Okay, we have, is that a 6? I'm gonna have to start bringing my readers, honey.
Yes.
We have 60 of these.
I had to double check too.
These are an inch of record keeper sapphire for under $30.
Do you see how the record keeper protrudes? You can see
This is cool.
the little nubbin from the side.
It's a little nub of a triangle. So what are record keeper sapphires or rubies? So certain stones, I've seen record keepers in amethyst and citrine and in quartz and then in sapphires and rubies. When the stones form, they have these natural triangles on them, and nobody really knows why. I call them alien track marks, and I think that it's a boy. He's got a shooter, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a boy.
Anyway, that reminds me of a story, but we don't have time for stories right now. Later. In any case, so that's rare. It doesn't happen in very many of your rubies and sapphires. So I've just been entranced by them forever since I first saw them. And so I brought you just a little collection of these 1-inch. I thought this will be fun. And so I think they represent magic and symmetry. If you think about what the number 3 represents, right? In the Christian tradition, it's Father, Son, Holy Spirit. In the earth-based pagan traditions, it's Maiden, Mother, and Crone, right? We tend to think of energies as being triplicate. And that number is echoed throughout the universe. The triangle forms the basis of many of the sacred geometric shapes, right? So it's a primordial shape that represents something more than duality, which I like. Isn't that cool? So $29 gets you one. Wire wrap it and wear it. Add it to crystal grids or keep it on your crystal healing tray. Isn't that beautiful? It's a great shot, Alexys. $29 for record keeper sapphire. Isn't nature amazing? That's what keeps me. And people, I've been doing Sage Goddess for 10 years. I started collecting crystals when I was 15. And it's been a really lifelong affair. And what keeps me, I still am genuinely excited about crystals. And the reason is, nature's fascinating. She's intelligent, and she speaks in geometry, right? She speaks to you in triangles and cubes and circles, and she's always communicating. It's just like whether you can understand the language or not. But yeah, I find it fascinating. So congrats, you're getting something really pretty. Hey, Kimberly Gutierrez, how are you tonight? Yeah, fun, right? To get a little 1-inch for under $30 is pretty cool. I love bringing you special things like that.
Speaking of fascinating.
Do you see what she's doing here? Are you picking up what she's putting down?
These are so pretty.
These are beautiful.
They look like Labradorite, but they're not.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so pretty. So these are directly below or directly above.
We only have 8 of these, guys. These are under $90, which is really cool. This is golden sapphire. This is yellow sapphire. They're real. I don't think we have carat weight on them. You can imagine.
Lola Bunny said I'm the Segway queen. You know what, Lola? I'll take it.
Somebody has to help me, Lola, because otherwise I just keep on going.
I'll be the Segway queen.
Somebody has to do it, otherwise I'm just like do.
I wish you guys could see how pretty the sky looks right now.
The sunsets have been amazing.
You might be able to see it wherever you guys are too, but from where we are, it looks
beautiful.
pretty.
There's this big fog layer over the Pacific, and we're just east of that.
Honestly, the sky looks like this golden sapphire.
It does kind of a little bit peachier, but
it looks like this.
It does. It's so pretty.
That's actually really cool.
Okay.
Golden sapphire sky. That should be a song.
Go ahead and write it right now.
No,
hey, Brooklyn.
We're
gonna need an original recording
of golden sapphire skies
in the next hour called Golden Sapphire Skies.
Maybe it could be like a drumming thing or something. I don't know.
She'll come up with it. I'd also like you to come in and perform it before 6 p.m. if you're available for that, Brooklyn. So that would be a lovely treat for all of us. So this is golden sapphire, Emily. Yeah, if you're just coming in, this is yellow sapphire. You can see the light play across the surface on these. They're star sapphires, but they're golden. Sapphire. So sapphire comes in every color except for red, and the reason it doesn't come in red is if it's a red sapphire, it's a ruby, which is the truth. So every other color of corundum is sapphire. I would have this made into a cuff or a pendant. I just would. I mean, it kind of begs for it. Can I have the other one? Or I'll take that one.
Or whichever. You can have them both if you'd like.
Well, I'll show you. Like the smaller size, I think either one would be good for jewelry.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Like, people are going to be like, what is that? It does look like Labradorite because it's so flashy. But that is sapphire all day long. So the smaller size is about 1.5 to 1.75 inches. I have 3 of these at $59. And then the other size, which is about 1.75 to 2 inches, I have 5 of those for $89.
I can't believe
59 and 89. It's kind of nuts.
it's insane
For
It's
golden
honestly
sapphires.
insane.
And then can you imagine a Wonder Woman cuff? Because I can. I would do that. I would have Nicole make it. And because she has like golden colors of leather or like an animal print leather. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be cool? Congratulations. Yeah.
They're just pretty.
They're beautiful.
That's
I
what
love
they
sapphire,
are.
and all sapphire has that wisdom keeping quality to it, no matter what color sapphire it is. The blue, activates the third eye, but that golden is activating the solar plexus, which again, we've talked about that many times, being your power center, and a lot of us have been struggling this year with solar plexus, right? Self-confidence, self-worth. We'll get up and go. We got to get our groove back. Let's get your groove back down. Yes, or you could have a tiara made. Lola Bunny's going to do it. You could pull it off. You could pull it off. Congratulations. Kaisha said, how about a golden lasso of truth? I'm into lassoing. I will lasso you in with my golden sapphire.
I'd sure like to show you guys some azurite. Alright, it didn't work.
That wasn't good. You're falling down.
I tried a little bit too
hard.
hard, you know?
I was like, where are you going with that? I'm sensing that you would like to talk about azurite.
I'd sure like to show you some azurite, or it's the right time for azurite. Or
That's actually, look at that shot. You look like a hand model tonight. Between your blonde hair in the shot and like the green of your nails and the blue of the stone, doesn't she look beautiful tonight?
If only I hadn't been a silly 19-year-old getting an ugly tattoo, because then I maybe could have been a hand model. We all make decisions in life.
We do. I actually don't, I don't think it's, I think you notice it more than other people
Looks
do.
like, it's supposed to be a lightsaber. If there was a UV light, I don't know if
It's kind of dildo-y.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Did anybody talk about that when you were doing it?
No.
No.
Oh, this is already off. I don't know if it's gonna. You can. Oh yeah, you can kind of see the blade of the lightsaber glowing there.
Oh, I can see it. Yeah.
So it's supposed to be Yoda's
It doesn't
lightsaber.
look as much like a vibrator when you light it up.
Exactly. And nobody told me. Nobody was like, you know what, this is coming off a little bit dildo-y.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I don't mind getting tattoos. I know, like, obviously they're gonna hurt, and if someone tells you it doesn't hurt, they're either just used to it or they're lying, because it's putting a needle in you. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
But this finger tattoo hurt so bad because it's right on the bone. So I'm just never going to get it touched up. And I will be getting other tattoos, but I will not be getting that one touched up. So it's just gonna be ugly forever, and it's okay. I just won't be a hand model, but I can be a sage goddess hand model.
Yeah, you totally can.
This is just not.
You almost got it. Okay, this is azurite.
I feel like it's better. Or now, wait. I had it earlier.
You did have it earlier. Okay, azurite, Morocco.
Wait, why? Why is this?
There's other places too. There's Russian azurite. It's kind of different from this, actually. It's interesting how you have the same mineral, but when it grows in different countries, it has a different appearance to it. We need our lighting king to come in here and fix this for us.
Because why isn't this?
Okay, so azurite, Edgar Cayce. I'm sure you've heard of Edgar Cayce, who's famous for his. Oh, that's great. For his prophecies and his psychic visions of the future, he is famous for saying that he wouldn't have had his prophecies without azurite. Azurite was Edgar Cayce's go-to stone for channeling. And it really is a powerful third eye stone. Tomorrow night in Crystal Masters, I'm teaching about the third eye and channeling and psychic downloading, and we're going to talk about azurite. We're going to talk about the third eye in general, but we're going to talk about azurite. And Azurite is. It throws that third eye open. It's really good for people who are like, I don't have any psychic abilities. And it's like, yeah, you do. You just have to, everybody can cultivate them. Everybody has intuition. But a lot of it is how much you trust it or listen to it or cultivate it. It's a process, right? So these are what we call Azurite blueberries, and they look like little blueberries, right? Aren't they cute? Yeah, Jen says look like little sparkle little berries. And so I think they're open on the back too.
Jenny says my nails with the Azurite look like malachite with Azurite.
Ah, she's right.
They are open on the back, guys, and they're just as pretty on the back too.
Oh, we only have one of each size. Well, shit.
Because we just did a big one, so I was trying to...
Oh, okay. I'm like really getting excited about this for you. Is that a 5?
Yes.
Is that a 9?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are $59. This is gonna get so weird as I get older, isn't it?
Well, it printed out a little bit small. Next time it will be larger because it's small even
just
for me.
Help me remember to have my readers, honey.
No, well, it'll be larger next time.
I don't have any readers here yet, but I have 40 pairs at home because I swear to you, I lose my damn readers. God, I sound like my mom. I really do. I'm sorry. Sizes: 6.5, 7.5. I have one 6.5 and one 7.5, and that's all we wrote for Azurite blueberry rings.
We didn't even try one on.
I know. I don't have any room, so I'm relying on you. Oh, it's pretty.
Yeah, I need to show you guys it.
It's pretty.
I'm not gonna steal it, even though it's really pretty.
I heard you're supposed to drink
that's
before
what it
you get a
looks
tattoo. I haven't gotten a tattoo yet. It's gonna happen though. I'm gonna do my moons finally because everybody thinks this is real, and then when I tell them, or like if I go to have a massage and they rub it off, they totally freak out. So I'm gonna go have my moons done once and for all.
Really pretty. Yeah, I'm excited for you.
I'm excited too. I gotta find the right person to do it. That's the only thing.
It's hard. It's really hard finding a good tattoo artist that you're gonna. Yeah,
I want to gel
it
with
can be kind of
them.
difficult. It's a lot of work looking for one.
Azurite is not that delicate. You don't have to be too super careful with it. It thins the blood, huh? Good to know. Didn't know this. Can we all do a cheers together? Let's do a cheers. I'm cheersing you with chai. It's a chai cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yay, cheers to you. To our first sail back together.
Woo.
It was really good.
I'm having fun. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah. I hope you're having fun.
Do you want to talk about fluorite?
I do want to talk about fluorite. Okay, so there's a lot of, and cheers, cheers, cheers. There's a lot of questions that we get on a regular basis, as you can imagine. And the number one question I get asked most of the time is, what do I work with to know if I'm on the right path, to find my path? What do I do? I'm 40, I still don't know what my path is. I'm 50, I don't even know why I'm here. Like all these questions, right? And fluorite really is the only stone, in my experience, that gives some direction. And I've sat with why that might be. Fluorite is a cubic stone, and the cubic stones, pyrite, fluorite, are among them. The cubic stones tend to create a foundation of wisdom and understanding. But fluorite is an upper chakra cubic stone, and I think it connects you with your dharma, with your angels, with your spirit guides. And so this is a stone that I really do recommend for people who are like, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing or what my next step should be. Then you can partner fluorite with other stones, right, to kind of refine your intention or your purpose. This fluorite is a blue-green fluorite. Some pieces and parts have little purple edges in it too.
Yeah, I noticed that too. It's very pretty. Look at that.
They're absolutely beautiful, and we have 2 different sizes, I think, right?
Yes.
Would you tell me
So
which one
these
this
are
was?
number 9 on page 1.
So we have, now the larger clusters, the one she's holding is 7 inches, under $130. We have about not quite 40 of these, about 3 dozen of these between the 2 sizes. The other cluster is 5 to 6 inches, and that's under $120. So it depends on what size you're looking for. These are obviously bigger pieces of fluorite. But this would be a great specimen piece to have. There is quartz in the matrix, so it is raising the vibration of that connection with your soul path and purpose too. But these are more display pieces. Yeah. Do we have our UV?
Yes.
Let's see if we've got what is that? Is that my phone? It sounds like it's not like music. It's weird. Okay. Ooh, yes, baby. There we go. It might look gray to you in person. It's green blue. It could just be the lighting in the room. Yeah, aren't they gorgeous? They do. They're UV reactive.
And then I'll try to bring the flashlight. See how green that is?
Yeah, there you go. You're really seeing the green there. And then some of them, not all of them, but some of them have the calcite dusting. I call it calcite snow. Calcite grows with fluorite, and sometimes it creates this little like dusting of calcite on top of fluorite clusters. And then some of them, like this one, is pink, but then the bottom is purple, kind of a lavender. So it kind of fades into two different colors. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, they're blue-green, Bonita. That's exactly right. And then they have a little bit of purple on the edge. Do you see? Isn't that beautiful? It's almost like looking at ice, you know?
Yes. Again, very holiday.
Aren't they beautiful? Yeah, frosting. Little sugary sugar coating, right? Okay, so the small clusters, 5 to 6 inches, are $119. I have 19 of those. And then the medium clusters are $129. I have 16 of those. So the smaller, 5 to 6 inches, $119. Larger, 6 to 7 inches, $129.
It's really pretty.
Isn't that cool? We haven't had fluorite clusters for you in so long. And these are very different than anything else that I've seen. That color is very unique. And I like it because the blue fluorite traditionally is for your throat chakra, and the green is for your heart. So this is like feeling into your authenticity or feeling into your authentic expression. Aren't they pretty?
Anella says, can you suggest a crescent moon ritual that is in for tonight? So tonight is a waxing crescent moon, which means it's getting bigger, which means it's time to focus on manifestation and fruition, right?
That's exactly
Because we're working our way up to the full moon. So if you want to do a ritual for that, I would recommend... What would you recommend?
Well,
I would recommend what she said.
No, I actually was really keen to hear what you were going to say.
Yeah, I thought I was going to say something, but then I couldn't think of anything.
Because there's a million ways to go, right? But from this phase forward, I'm working with Rainbow Moonstone primarily.
Yes.
Because for me, Rainbow Moonstone is about the building of the light, right? Scolecite, Selenite, Rainbow Moonstone are the stones that I work with from this particular phase forward. Focusing mentally and energetically on what do I want to grow, what do I want to expand, what do I want to give additional energy to. And then the other side of that is making sure I'm not giving energy to things that I don't want to expand. So I really try to be mindful at this particular phase of the moon, not to be focused on things I'm worried about, but that haven't happened yet, or and I try not to give that magnetic energy to anything that I'm not trying to expand. Yeah, the next lunar cycle is going to be a little wild. Didn't you expect it? The end of this year, there's a lot of intense energy around the end of this year. Could get weird before it gets normal. That's just my psychic intuition. That's right. Oh, yes. I don't think these for us, do they? I can't remember.
Let's give it a go.
I don't remember. I know, I'm always down to give it a try. This is pink opal from Peru.
And I swear they're pink, you guys.
Oh, they're like bubblegummy pink.
Yeah,
let me try it.
Yeah.
Sometimes with this camera I'm able to get it. And
oh yeah, that looks more pink. Oh yeah,
it's
that
still
looks
pinker
nice.
than that.
Ooh.
And I'm trying to get it to show where I can show you the quartz pockets and veins, because there's a lot of quartz in these.
Ooh,
See
that
whole
looks
line
so
right there?
pretty.
That's quartz. Which is really cool, because what that means is, because pink opal is the best stone to transform your relationship, whether it's your relationship with yourself or a relationship with a partner. Like if you're trying to deepen your relationship with your spouse or your significant other, or you're trying to do a better job with yourself, with self-care and self-love, this is the right stone. And because it has quartz in the matrix, you can work with this as a centerpiece of a grid, which is pretty cool too. White paper behind it might be really helpful.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. I always forget about that.
I want to see if you can make it rain. Yeah, it's
Oh,
there you go. See how it's
yes.
bubble gummy. It's not really peachy in person. It's very pink.
Who suggested that? Thank you.
Yeah, very good call on that. We haven't done wandlets yet, Tammy. How are you, sweetheart?
Yeah, we'll do some wandlets next.
So pink opal sphere.
Ooh,
We have 10 of these, under $120. These are 3 inches from Peru. Pink opal only comes from a couple of locations in the world. This to me is the most beautiful. And I'll tell you something, little sage goddess at the beginning of all this would never have thought we would have had pink opal spheres for you. And if we did have them, I would never have thought they'd be under $125. I mean, that is just nuts. So if you're thinking about it, I kept one of these. Mine is a little bit smaller than this.
Mine is smaller too.
I kept from the same round that you did, but I was like, holy shit, I fell in love with one. I'm like, well, it's going home. Right? So you guys are getting an upgrade from what we have. They're $119. I have 10. Good luck. It's just not something that we see very often. And they are completely natural pink opal from Peru. The pink opals, that's right, Jen Berry said cotton candy. The pink opals from Peru always look like cotton candy to me, and the blue opals look like the blue cotton candy. And only in Peru do those opal colors just pop like candy. Aren't they pretty? I hope so, Christina. We're working on some different things, so stay tuned. And congrats, you guys. Make sure you're commenting under Team SG so they can see you. I'm so happy for you, Pink Opal.
I just want to say that I misspoke earlier, and I thought all of the citrine generators had sold out, but I just heard from the team that we actually have one size small left. So this is available.
One citrine generator left.
And these are
$319.
Yes.
I'm telling you what.
Yeah.
I have readers in my purse. I'll be right back. My purse is right here. I'm gonna go get them.
So this is the last one, size small, available for $319. So if you, don't let this just sit here. Someone needs to take it home, or else it's gonna be me. So comment sold small citrine generator $319. How big is it? It is about 5 to 6 inches.
Well, I totally need that. I don't know one.
It's okay. I can see it. I just couldn't I couldn't find it on my sheet.
Yeah.
And then we also have what size is this? 179. Hold on. We have the natural golden healer generator left as well. So we have we have one size of the large one left.
These are so beautiful. Again, if you have solar plexus stuff or digestive irritable bowel stuff, that's your stone.
See, this is so, look at how pretty. When we showed
That's a great shot.
When we showed these earlier, we were still figuring out our camera, so I feel like we couldn't show it like this, but this is gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
I feel like there's even some pink hues in there. It's probably just the iron, but it's very, very pretty.
We haven't done the Super 7 necklaces yet, Alicia Horton, so...
And we can do that next if you'd like. I just wanted to go over...
Yeah, thank you for showing that.
We also still have pink tourmaline rings left.
My size or your size?
Both.
Okay.
So large and small of these. So the small is 69 and the large is 79.
Okay.
And then surprisingly enough, you guys, we still have Scolecite rings left.
Ooh, which sizes do we have left?
So we have
That's this one.
we have 11 size 6.5. Maybe if we tried the paper trick behind, that would help. Oh, a little, yeah, look at that. You can
Don't
really
miss the
see that.
Scolecite. So this is the pink tourmaline that's still available. And then this is the Scolecite that's still available. That's Scolecite, you guys. Oh my god. Isn't that beautiful? And there's the band.
Yeah, so we have the Scolecite rings in size 6.5, 7 and 7.5.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Okay.
All right. Yeah, so I just wanted to go over that. So those are there.
Okay.
And then what did we just say we were going to do next?
The Super 7 necklaces, maybe, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So these are from Shram too. If you got a Super 7 bracelet earlier, I'm going to get you a necklace, you know. Wonder how Brooklyn's coming along with her gold and sapphire sky song.
I wonder.
It could go a couple of ways. It could go golden sapphire skies. Golden sapphire skies. Or it could go golden sapphire skies today.
Sapphire skies today.
Right, Brooklyn?
Sapphire.
No pressure, but we're waiting on you for your #1 hit.
Sapphire skies.
I can't find the necklace, Brooklyn. Alexis.
Oh, sorry.
I really can't find it. I'm like,
they're lines 12 through 14 on page 2.
I need to have Rachel just order me a size 2.5 reader. What line was it?
Number 2, page 2.
Okay.
So over here, and then 12 through 14, right there.
Oh.
And so the way we have these situated is...
I'm wearing the 30-inch.
Yes, and then this is the smallest.
I'm wearing the longest one, just so if you want to look at mine. It has the same closure and clasp as those, but mine is 30 inches. And I'm wearing it on the longest because I kind of like the way it frames up my other pieces. So this is Super 7. Can I have that white sheet of paper back?
Good idea.
Yeah, because I just want to remind you of all the inclusions that are in this particular Super 7. This is from India. And we're actually calling it the Naughty 9 because there's 9 minerals that we can visually identify in this, not just the 7 of traditional Super 7, which is cool. So we have 3 different lengths of necklaces, and they're different prices.
So which one are you talking about first?
Shouldn't it be that, and then that, and then that? But this is longer. That seems odd, doesn't it?
Oh, you know what? I think it's...
I think that is that.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay. So Team SG, it looks like the pricing for 12 and 13 is reversed on the sheet. Because the stones are all the same size, so it's just more stones, right? Can you count the number of stones? I just want to make sure we're...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, but this one, which one's longer? Are they numbered?
No.
Sorry, guys.
No, let's figure this
Yeah,
out.
okay.
Let's sort
we're doing
this out.
I know mine's the longest because it was laying longest on the...
The one
No.
with more stones is longer, and it has
Okay.
more stones.
Okay. Okay, so we have a 22-inch, a 26-inch, and a 30-inch. Okay?
So this is the 22-inch.
They're all the same size stones.
Let me switch this over for you. Ooh.
Isn't that beautiful? I just chose the long one because I always wear my necklaces, and this one's 22 or something like that. So I just knew that the 30-inch, plus I like to, when I wear something long, I like to just put it over my head. So this is the 30-inch on the last length. You know what I mean? You can't make it any longer than that. But so this is the 30-inch. And this is the most expensive one. Now, remember, this is Super 7. So it has amethyst, lepidocrosite, clear quartz, smoky quartz, goethite, cacoxenite, and rutile. And then we've also seen hematite and rose quartz in these pieces. So we're calling them the Naughty 9 for love, for healing trauma, for transformation, for moving through change with grace, for peace, for grounding. I mean, everything is in this. So it's kind of a one-stop shop, right? Isn't that cool? So the 22-inch is $329. The 26-inch is $529. And the 30-inch is $759. $329, $529, $759 for Super 7 necklaces. And I mean chunkers. In sterling silver. Isn't that beautiful? You can literally see everything. There's so much happening in these stones, and that's why I'm telling you there's more here than meets the eye. You can see the hematite, you can see iron inclusions, you can see the rutile, you can see the goethite, and then you can see the pink of the rose quartz. But in some places you'll see that flash of purple coming through. Then you can see the golden kind of like where it kind of shoots out. That's your cacoxenite. They look like little golden arrows.
I love how when he put these necklaces together, he put these two stones so that they would line up together.
Yeah, he thinks about things like that.
It just really shows his artistry and just how much love he has for them, for these pieces. It's really
These
cool.
are special. You know, I mean, there's one of each one. This is not anything being mass produced. You know, and so what's cool too is he cut the stone. Look at that. There's phantoms in it too. He cut the stone. He carved the cabs. He set the stones and made the jewelry. One place. Usually you mine a stone in Brazil and then you ship it to China where they cut the cabochons. And then they ship it somewhere else to a jewelry maker who then, sets the cabochons, and then it ships somewhere, and it's like it just bounces all around. So your jewelry goes through 3 or 4 different hands from the time you get the rough material out of the mine to the time you're holding a finished piece. So isn't that amazing? So congratulations. Dad got mine. Jordy got the smaller one, and it's not smaller, it's just shorter. It's absolutely beautiful. And then, can you scroll up so I can see who won? Oh, Sissy B got the middle size. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
We couldn't
everyone.
wait to see who got those.
It's so exciting.
They're going to really good homes. I will take yours off eventually. My team is really good about making sure I don't leave the building with all your jewelry on, because I've got somebody's ruby sapphire ring on, I've got somebody's Scolecite ring on, I've got your pink tourmaline ring on. Oh yeah, I'm well adorned. Oh yeah. Okay, pink opal spheres are gone. Thank you, Team SG. You guys are doing a great job tonight. I really appreciate it.
You really are doing so good,
Yeah.
team.
And it's nice to be back close to you. They're just right down the hall now. Yeah, my thing is, rather than manifesting a sugar mama, is this funny? My dream my whole life was not that anybody else would buy me stuff, was that I would buy me stuff.
Yeah, that you
Even when I was little.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my friends would go, one day I'm going to have a husband who buys me a big diamond. And I remember being like, I'm going to buy a big diamond.
I'm gonna buy my husband a big diamond.
I don't know. I think you should buy your own stuff. You know what I mean? Like, manifest what you need to get your stuff. I don't know. I'm kind of that's me though, I'm gonna do it. Thank you, Heather. Yes, I will wear your ring in good hope. That should be like a bumper sticker. Be your own sugar mama.
Ooh, I like that. We should make it a sticker.
Sugar mama.
Let's make it a sticker.
I'm my own sugar mama. I'm gonna do it.
It's a cute, sticker for maybe a gift of purchase or something one
It would
day.
be
It's
fun.
kind of cute. Like, you're buying something, get a little gift, too. I would say this pre-night is going pretty well so far, right? Oh, look how pretty that is, though.
I need so much more whiskey if you're gonna do that. I need all the whiskey if you're gonna do that. How's your pre-night going? Happy to share my pre-night with you.
Just be glad we don't have any petrified wood for me to be making jokes about.
But you have to say, be your own sugar mama in that voice. Be your own sugar mama.
Be your own sugar mama. That was not. Say it in an Oscar voice.
You're gonna be your own sugar mama, right? I don't wait for anybody else to buy me anything. I say, you know what? I am Oscar and I will buy it myself. I'm a celebrity and I will do that.
Sometimes I think Oscar needs to heal himself.
Oh my god.
What?
And not take on other people's issues.
Maybe you should put him next to a pre-night with epitote generator. Am I right? Okay, sorry. Sorry if I'm being annoying, guy.
You're cute though.
Thank you.
Okay. Any idea where these might be?
Oh,
In
sorry.
your travels?
These are number 19 on page 2.
Okay.
I need
Yeah,
all
I know, but I don't. Oh, there's a little bit more. It was just like a micro sip. Oof. It's not good whiskey. Okay. What number? Oh, here we are. It's very phallic. Don't you think? It's a very healing.
It's really
Alice.
pretty. I mean, it's really picking up on all the different colors. And this is one. See, the base is a little bit thin, so I don't know how well it'll work.
Use a
on
flashlight
here.
for it, though.
Yeah, good idea.
This is one of my favorite stones. Is Joanne Siski here? I'm in the middle of writing her a thank you note. She sent me an angel carved out of this from my mom.
Oh,
And
that's really sweet.
I opened the package and I just burst into tears.
Oh.
For a good reason, you know. I was so happy because I just love this stone so much. So, KL, this is Prehnite with Epidote.
Melanie said that's it. I'm breaking into the fireball. You're gonna tell Corny Joe.
It's better when you've had a little, you know, a little. Okay, so Prehnite with Epidote is the stone that heals the healer. The light green is Prehnite, the dark green is Epidote. And what's cool about this stone is that the Epidote, and you can actually see the bars of Epidote, you can actually see the crystal structure, which is kind of cool. So this is a stone that heals the healer. Do you ever think about that? Like, who heals the healers, right? I have a whole team of people I go to. And it's important to have people who heal you if you're a healer, you know what I mean? And then Epidote's for manifestation. So, but the other party benefit of this stone is it really does help you not take on other people's issues. And also when you're a healer, you have to be very careful not to take on other people's illnesses. That can happen. And so this kind of helps to create a protective boundary around you, but still let you be an effective channel, right, of information and healing wisdom. How do you stand it up? It stands. It's flat on the bottom.
Oh yeah, I'm just.
We've got velvet here, so it's not a
Yeah.
very, very firm foundation. But there you can see.
There.
Isn't that cool? So these are 7 inches of Prehnite with Epidote under $60. I only have 16 though. So if you would like this, like if you're building a healing grid, and this could be outside too. This is a stone that would be perfectly fine outside. So if you wanted to build some kind of a healing grid. I've actually been thinking about doing this. I have one that's very similar to this. It's a little bit shorter. I was thinking about burying it in the earth and then building a sort of a healing grid around it. Anyway, these are $59. Is that right? Yeah. And I have 16 of them. Prehnite with Epidote comes from Africa and it comes from China. And I believe this is the African material. And you can tell the African material tends to be a little clearer. Tends to be a little bit more of that lemon lime color. Isn't that gorgeous? And then I do want to point out, so little places like this is not broken. This is actually them carving around, because Prehnite has this sort of like growth characteristic where it has these like sort of like, I don't know what you would call it, but like little bubbles almost that it grows in, and so they have polished around that, which is really cool. Like my angel that Joanne got me has a bubble in her arm. So like one of the arms is kind of carved in around that, and it's actually part of the character of the piece. So,
Brandy, unfortunately, this is a thin generator, so the light stand doesn't work with it.
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
But if you guys can find like a smaller light to put it on, it would light up absolutely.
You can't. We have light
beautifully.
stands coming to Sage Goddess for the holidays, so if you are able to wait, if not, you can find them on Amazon sometimes, and they do have them with like a tighter little. Oh look, she's making you a light stand.
Well, yeah, my phone light isn't as strong. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty crappy.
You might need.
It's pretty shitty,
a
Alexys.
stronger light. Never mind. Ignore that, guys.
Isn't it pretty? I'm with you, Deb. I think it's so cool. Hey, Laura. Aw. I'm so glad you're here, Laura. I'm glad you're having a good time. Stick it right in that light and light it up. What do you do with tall, hard, skinny things? I stick them in things.
Okay.
We have rings left, and my favorite ring of the night, my 2 favorite rings of the night are left, and we have wands. So we should let's show a couple wands, and then let's get into jewelry. Do we have a lot more specimen stones left?
We have I think we've made our way through most of those actually.
Okay.
It's pretty much just jewelry's left. Let me do a double check here.
I want to do a little bit of a lightning round with wands, if that's okay.
Let's
Wands and
do it.
wandlets, okay?
Pretty much the only non-jewelry wand item we have left is the Starry Jasper spheres.
And we can come
We've
back
made
to
our
that
way
at the
through
end.
everything else. Yeah,
Okay.
I think we're making pretty good progress here.
So we've got amazing wands tonight, and the wands that are in these sales come from a couple different places. I have friends around the world who make these for me. And the wands I bring you are always sterling silver. I think of them as like heirloom pieces, right? This is jewelry, but it's in a wand form. We use wands to send and receive energy, to open and close circles, and to activate grids. They're little transmitters of energy. And each wand has different stones, so when you work with that wand, you are sending and receiving that energy, whatever the energy is of that wand. So you can send that energy to someone, receive it from someone. You've seen me in ceremony, right? I'll open, I don't want to hit Alexis, but I will open a circle
You can hit me.
and close a circle, right? You've seen me do that. And so these wands can be used as ceremonial tools, grid activation tools. So let's look at the wands first, and then we are coming to your ruby. Actually, do we have star rubies tonight? I'm not sure that we do.
We have these pendants.
Oh, the pendants from Shram. That's what you guys are asking for. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there next.
Do you want me to show these?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Wow, this looks so pretty with my nails.
It does look. Honestly, it really does.
All right, team. This one is number 39. So number 39 on page 4 for Athena.
Okay. This is an interesting one because you don't often see green turquoise, and that's green turquoise in the middle. That's varisite.
Ooh, look at that pretty creamy color.
That's green turquoise.
They're laughing.
Because you're funny. Do you want me to show you?
You really just like started like,
No,
yes, I want you to show that.
Isn't it beautiful? Okay, so, and what's cool about, what you have to think about with these wands is the center stone is usually where you're holding the wand. That's your button. Okay, so this is a green turquoise button. Varisite is all about healing the physical body. And turquoise is a master healer, and green turquoise is the most powerful of the forms of turquoise for physical healing. Then you have two peridot, that's that olivine stone. Peridot is the stone of expanded abundance. And then you have amethyst, a few different forms. You have an ametrine double term down here, which is a hybrid of amethyst and citrine for abundance and peace. And then, so this is a double one, because it's double terminated, but one of the terminations is double. And then at the top, you have an amethyst sphere, and then you have a cut and faceted amethyst stone too. So 3 different forms of amethyst in this one. Peace, abundance, physical healing. This one is $799, which is actually really affordable for his wands. A lot of times his wands are in that $1,000 to $1,200 range, so I love it when there's wands that are this powerful with really gorgeous quality stones, but they're in that little bit lower price range. Okay, so that's the first one. The next one I want to show you, actually you can pick the lapis one. Why don't we do the lapis one?
Alrighty. Guys, this is line number this is line number, well, yeah. You guys know which one this is. It's at the bottom.
So this we decided to do as our charity item for tonight.
Oh, this is pretty.
And what that means is whoever buys this, every dollar of your purchase is going to a charity that you choose. Isn't that cool? So this is an incredible piece. This is amethyst, obviously, on your terminations. You have actually a ametrine on the bottom from Brazil, down there. Do you see it? And then at the top, you have Veracruz amethyst. So 2 different countries of amethyst. Then you have sunstone, which is the peach stones for leadership, also for creativity. And then you have, that's an incredible
pretty.
shot. And then you have lapis in the middle. And look at that lapis. It's perfectly speckled with all of that pyrite for empowerment. Isn't this incredible? So this wand is $799 as well. And this, whoever purchases this one, this is our charity piece. So Deb Ora got the first wand. Congratulations, Deb. She got the Veracite wand. Whoever purchases this tonight, you actually get to send $799 to a charity that you choose. What have you got? Ah, this is so cool. Check it out. Nah.
Switch cameras.
Nah.
Whoa, he's very cool looking.
Look at this guy.
Isn't that cool? You gonna tell the story?
No.
Wow.
Hi, everybody.
They missed you. I missed you.
They
How's
did
everybody
miss
doing?
Yeah.
I'll put this guy right here. Oops. Sorry. Uh-oh, does he stand
Oh
up?
my god, look how sparkly he is.
I know.
Oh my
See
god,
that?
because it's peach
He's
moonstone.
very cool.
So Shram carved that by hand. Out of peach
Yeah.
moonstone with smoky quartz. Take him away, because that's
Okay.
not going to work.
I'm going to take him away.
He's very cool.
Shram carved that by hand.
I just
Wow.
happened to see this guy down there and thought I would come and show him to you.
Yeah. So they're like, you can't stay away.
I can't stay away.
Isn't that
Hope
cool?
you guys are doing great.
We're having
It's super
fun.
sparkly.
It's super sparkly. Yes.
Isn't he cute?
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
If anybody's interested in that, let us know. I don't know how much that is, but it is available if you want that. I mean, the energy on that piece is crazy. You don't really see a lot of things like that just sort of free farm carved by hand, you know? It's pretty intense.
Did
Okay.
this sell?
I don't know. Did anybody get
I
this
lost track
wand?
of where we were.
This is the $7.99 charity item for tonight. Yeah, he misses me. It's always funny because Dave and I, you know, work together every day, and yet we still really get excited to wake up on the weekends and have coffee together. And people are like, "How do you do that? Like, you see each other every day, and you still like to spend time together." But it's true.
Oh yeah, Deb Ora got this one.
She got both of them. Both of them ones.
Yes. Yeah, she got both of them.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Hey Deb, I want to know where you're gonna send your bucks. You don't have to tell us now, but that's a really nice big donation that somebody's getting on your behalf. So cheers and congratulations. Well, that's so beautiful, Brandy. Thank you. I always like to know because I donate a lot of money personally and at Sage Goddess myself outside of our sales. So I always like to know good places to donate. I'm always on the lookout. Okay.
I love the way he set the clear quartz sphere on this
This is a
wand.
really good
I
one.
think that's so cool.
This is a really, really good one.
And team, this is number 41.
Okay. So this one, now this is a white wizard wand. I don't even know what to call this. This is like Gandalf is what comes to mind, you know, from Lord of the Rings, where he like swoops in on his horse and like, of course, the war is won and his magic powers. Like this reminds me of Gandalf for sure.
It feels really good to hold too, because that sphere is kind of like
That's your button.
It's like a thumb spot.
That is really cool. Do you see that? Yeah, the Ice Queen. Now here's what's really rare about this wand, and I'm going to tell you. And those of you who've been with me for a long time, you've heard me talk about Apophyllite stalactites before. This is the first time I've ever seen him or any wand designer do a wand with an Apophyllite stalactite.
Oh, it's so pretty and so sparkly.
Can you see it? You see how you see the hole right there? That's where that was connected to the top of the mine. Isn't that amazing? It's like rock flippin' candy made out of apophyllite. No calories. Isn't that cool? And then you have the apophyllite stalactite down here. You have the little coin pearls here. Not the best shot, but I'm doing what I can. That's a very clear quartz sphere. I'll have Alexis show you because it'll be clearer on her shot. And I believe those are iolites.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, kyanite, not iolite.
Look at that.
Even better. Yeah, that's a beautiful shot of that sphere. And then you have your kyanites, cut faceted kyanite.
Oh.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kyanite. That's for balancing your chakras. And then at the top you have your quartz.
I would not consider this a double terminated wand, unless I'm wrong.
I would not
you?
consider this double terminated. No, this is single terminated because Apophyllite is not a termination.
I don't know if the camera is gonna pick up on it, but there is a really cool like phantom.
There's two phantoms because there's one
in
on the top
here.
and there's one in the middle. You see that? That's
Do
an
you see
incredible.
that? There's like a little pyramid right there.
Nellie, I'm with you. It is one of the most angelic wands I've seen, and like I said, I've just never seen him ever do Apophyllite stalactite, so this one is very different. And Apophyllite stalactites are so expensive, it's ridiculous. This one is
Line 41.
oh, here it is. $999 for this one, and it is
It's really, really beautiful. It's got such a
Beyond.
sweet energy.
yeah, Michelle. Well, it isn't often like that, Michelle. Like this is, just like every stone has grades and stuff. There is gem grade kyanite like that. And if I were to put the flashlight through that, you'd probably see banding, like striations a little bit through it. Isn't that incredible?
Oh, let me get this. Okay.
This is an amazing piece. You kind of see it.
Oh,
There's like
yeah,
little
look
lines
how
through
pretty
it.
that is.
That's always the test.
It's a pretty color.
You guys.
I love the color of blue kyanite. Like I just think it's such a pretty shade of blue.
It almost looks like tanzanite when it's that super
Yeah,
gemmy like that. And
yeah.
you're like, God, is that tanzanite?
Oh, it's just so pretty.
Deb got that one.
Congratulations,
Deb got a whole incredible collection of goodness tonight.
Congratulations.
Isn't it fun to collect wands? Wands are my weakness. I have a weakness for wands.
All right.
Okay, there's only one more by him tonight, full size, so let's go in for it.
Oh, that Labradorite at the bottom. Look at that.
That is a sexy lab. It's a golden lab. This is a really interesting wand, like going piece by piece through it. This is golden Labradorite with sunstone.
Again, that
See
sunstone.
this beautiful
super
sunstone?
flashy.
So it's the stone of the new moon plus the stone of the sun, right?
So it's light and dark.
It's all of that in one. And then at the very top,
Let's see.
you have moonstone.
Can I see the white?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that'll help.
And you'll see the
Pretty
kind of light play
sparkly
across.
it
Yeah.
is.
Then this has a little fairy on it. This one is done in sterling silver and copper. Isn't it sweet? This is the most affordable wand of the evening because it's just kind of like it's like the other wand's little sister. So this one is for your light and shadow play with the fae. This one is $749. Isn't that beautiful?
It's very pretty.
Mhm.
I love that.
I like the winding. This piece right here is my favorite part. How it kind of winds around.
yes.
There's something really feminine about that, and I love that it's right under the fairy.
Yeah, it's beautiful metal work.
Because otherwise the sunstone can get very masculine, and so I feel like that, especially with the Labradorite, I think of Labradorite as being a very feminine stone too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a beautiful combination, isn't it?
It has an antique-y feel to the metalwork. I agree.
It does.
It really does.
Cheers! Alicia doesn't have a wand yet.
And on this one, your thumb would be right over the thumbs. The thumb. I wasn't trying to make a pun.
The thumb stone.
I was trying to say sunstone, and I was not getting that S out. The thumb stone. All
So
right.
congratulations.
Shall we do wandlets next?
Let's do wandlets.
Or shall we switch and do?
Actually,
the
let's do the
ruby?
ruby. Let's do the ruby
Okay.
pendant. Who's here for Star Ruby pendants from Shram? Who's here for that?
Okay, that's line number 17 on page 2.
Thank you.
We'll do this, and then we'll switch back.
We have 25 of these guys under $90, which is insane. This is an inch to an inch and a half of Star Ruby slice with the perfect hexagons. They all have the hexagons, and they are all made by hand in India by Shram. I know. Is this incredible? If you don't have ruby, and it's open on both sides.
It's equally gorgeous on both sides,
Yeah,
too.
you're not gonna have a front and back for this one. I know. And what's cool about this too, let me show it to you. It's substantial, You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And when you wear it, it's always going to be touching your skin, right? I would wear this at heart level, which for me is about, what would that be, 24 inches probably, would be right there. That's what I would do. And that way, anytime your heart is hurting, put it over your heart. Ruby strengthens the physical heart and helps to heal, especially grief. Grief is the main energy of ruby. It really helps you recover from that. Isn't that beautiful? All right, guys, I have 25. They are $89 each. Sterling silver, each one hand bezeled, handmade by Shram himself. Good luck, congratulations. This is really special. I wanted to have these for holiday for you. Because again, I thought if you know somebody who's been through grief and loss this year, and you know, who doesn't at this point, this is the perfect gift. Because they say that when you lose someone you really love, that they go on to live in your heart as a ruby.
That's so sweet.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Debbie says make it a cuff. You know, I mean, if you wanted to, you could easily.
If you sent
do
this to
something
Nicole,
like
she
that.
could pop it out of the setting and put it into a cuff for you.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous ruby. He really knows his corundum. I mean, he's such a good craftsman. I mean, all of the work he's done, but I really associate rubies with him.
Me
you know?
too. Yeah.
So these are,
And he loves ruby. I think that's the reason that when you see his pieces, you feel the energy, because he really loves those stones. Like, appreciates them. You know what I mean? Like, looks for ways to bring out their beauty. And you know, I just feel like there's not that many people like that in the world anymore. You know, it's a lot of that, not people with that level of passion and commitment. It's inspiring to me.
And it really
Yeah,
shows.
so all of these pieces, Ruth, are only available in this sale. So as I go through, if you say sold, you've got one. And then what's going to happen is anything you're buying today, you're going to get an invoice for tomorrow. And then you have 24 hours to pay that invoice, and then we ship the item to you. That's how the gem sales work. Did I keep one for myself? No, but he's working on something else a little bit later down the road. It's not going to be here before holiday, I don't think. But when that comes, I'll show that to you. Another little ruby surprise. But that is more affordable and more simple and elegant than what's coming. So that's a good everyday piece. So this is the only other ring I think we have tonight.
We have.
we
actually have 2 more rings.
Yeah. Okay. Let's finish rings. Are you ready?
Let's get through them.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
this one's number 23.
okay. So this is Shram. This is, I have 8 of these. This is an incredible ring, you guys, and the price on this is really, really nuts. Honestly, it's so nuts that I don't think we'll be able to make any more of these, because it almost cost us what we're charging you to make the ring. But it's kind of nice, because if you want something really special for the holidays, this is Star Ruby and Star Sapphire, and it's adjustable. Is this the sweetest thing? I know. Are you ready? There's only 8 of these. $149 each. $149. It's beautiful. I'll show it to you on my hand.
Yeah.
It's just easy. And that way, and it reminds me of my thumb ring. You know, it's such a perfect everyday. This would be a fantastic thumb ring too, if you're looking for a thumb ring. But yeah, Star Ruby and Star Sapphire in sterling silver. It's open on the back. Oh, Elizabeth, we do have 2 different methods for people to separate their payments. So we have something called Zip, Elizabeth, at Sage Goddess, and you can use it when you pay your invoice, and it separates your total into, I think it's 6 installments over 4 weeks. And then if people don't want to work with Zip, then there's PayPal Credit, which kind of does the same thing. But Zip is automatic through our website, so we absolutely have it. And it does. It makes it so much easier. I use it when I'm shopping, right? It just, especially when you're holiday shopping. I've already used it with other places I'm buying gifts, and it makes it so much easier too. Deb said she'd like to donate to either opioid addiction or suicide prevention. Both have a place in her heart. Thank you for that. I know people who've been touched as well. I do. more than I'd like to admit. I've just had so many friends and loved ones over the years touched in so many ways. So thank you for that. I think a lot of us have been touched, and so cheers. So if you want to pick a place, I think that'd be great. And then tomorrow when your invoice comes, just let us know where you want us to send it, and we'll send it on your behalf. Yeah, Zip makes it easy. It's zippy. Too easy. Where it goes click, click, add to cart.
It's really beautiful, Deb. Thank you. So,
It's close to our hearts.
yeah, definitely. So these are stunning. I'm obsessed. You want to put one on?
Yes, because this is the ring I've been waiting for.
Do you want a big or a small or both?
I want a little one.
Or-
Yeah,
the
a little
look at how flat the Labradorite on these is so pretty.
Holy shit. I love you too, Deb. Cheers. Really grateful, because that donation is going to make a difference.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Okay, so this is adjustable, right? Easy peasy. Open on the back. This is Labradorite. We've never had this. Labradorite and pietersite. What? So pietersite comes from Africa. That's a stone of happiness, contentment. And then Labradorite is the stone of new beginnings. This is your happy new beginning stone ring. Happy new beginnings to you. I don't know what you're beginning, but I'm gonna get something started. So I'm wearing the small. Oh, holy shit, that looks good on you too.
I know.
She just has pretty hands.
It's a really pretty ring. That's what it is. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous this ring is, you guys. Like just
Zippy is your husband's nickname? Oh, I'm gonna start calling Dave Zippy. I have to tell you a funny Dave story. Remind me before we're done tonight. Okay, I have 8 of the small. They're under $100. I have 8 of the small, and I have 13 of the medium that she's wearing. Mine is $89, and hers is $99.
look how pretty that. Can I show them next to each other?
Yeah.
Real fast? Actually, I'll give yours back too, just so they can see the difference. And they're all these are adjustable. Right?
Yeah, they just open and close.
Yeah. So it's the sizing is the
Yeah, when we talk about a size, we're talking about whether it's the smaller design on the left of your screen or the larger on the right. Is that incredible? Yes.
That's so pretty.
That's a no-brainer. I've never seen that combination. Have you? I mean, you and I have been around the block a couple times. Like, that's just not a combination that you see very often.
I want to like go to sleep in one of these and just see, because my intuition really comes through in my dreams.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's when my third eye is really open.
That's interesting.
So I just wonder.
That's Pisces, though.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoe, like, absolutely has full conversations in dream time.
Really?
Yeah, I can't sleep in the same room with her because she just doesn't stop talking, and there's no making that stop. But she'll just lay there and go, yeah, I see it. No, it's green.
Yes.
How come you can't see it? No, it's green. And I'm just like, I can't do this anymore.
I believe the stone you got for Dave for his birthday was pietersite, right?
It is, no, it is Nellite.
Nellite. Oh, yes.
But it mostly was blue. Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
This
He loved it.
is pretty.
Okay, this is the star of the show, in my opinion. There's only one of these.
Number 2.
So Shram made this one. Holy shit, I'm trying to remember the story. There's something about this. Is there another aqua inside that aqua? There's something, or those black tourmalines are connected to it. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. The black tourmalines are actually attached.
Oh, yeah, he didn't
Yeah.
attach those.
Okay, no.
Those are-
So I need you to see this ring, okay? Shram found this aquamarine when he was mining, okay? And it actually has the black tourmaline crystals, because you know they grow together, but it actually has the black tourmaline crystals on it. Perfect hexagonal black tourmalines. And so he did this like one-time wire wrap design because he didn't want to take away from the stone. The stone is so incredibly unique that he just wanted to like make sure that all the focus was on that crystal. Have you ever seen anything like that before? This one is a size 6.5. It is sized, although you could easily size that up or down. Isn't that amazing? So aquamarine, emotional renewal, emotional healing, associated with Merlin, water energy, and then black tourmaline is super protective. So this is like heal and protect your heart. It's just so cool, isn't it? You're never going to see anything like that again. This one is $199.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
to
congrats.
whoever gets
$199.
this.
Sharon has aquamarine all over. I do too. I have 2 specimen pieces of aquamarine at home. I love it. I really do. It's both my kids' birthstone too, and that was not planned.
I love aquamarine too.
It was, yeah. It's not your birthstone though.
It's not my birthstone,
But it's your sunstone.
Yeah, I feel more. I guess I feel connected to amethyst just because it is my birthstone, and I've just always had it around. But I feel more connected to aquamarine for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it's pretty. Congratulations.
It's not adjustable. He sized this one, but you could size it up or down. So it's a 6.5. I think you could easily size this one down to a 4.5 or up to an 8.5. I would say, yeah.
Okay, now
We're
done.
that one made me hot and bothered. Okay,
Now we're done with rings.
Okay.
So
I would like to do the anhydro. Do you have it?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. Let me go back to here. You can show.
Because we have some surprises. We're almost done, everybody.
Yes.
That was a really pretty aqua, wasn't it? Okay. Did anybody come for this double term anhydro? Did you play with it? I want to make sure I get the bubble. Did you already do the bubble on this one?
Not on here, but I did find the
You did
bubbles
find it?
earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
I just
Make
knew
sure I'm
they
showing
wanted
on the
to.
right space.
Yeah, and I just knew they wanted to see it in your hand too.
Yeah.
So the bubbles. So this is gonna come to you. Whoever wins this is gonna come to you with the Sharpie. It comes off really easily, but the reason why they put that on there and it came to us like that is because that's where it shows the bubble,
Where the water bubbles are.
And I'm not sure you can see it's a teeny tiny one right in there. I can see it moving because I know it's there, but it's just a teeny tiny speck moving right in the direct center of that circle.
Oh, I see.
So I don't know if I can get any closer. No, it's not gonna focus.
While she's showing it to you, what I'm going to tell you is, you know this is worth a lot of money, right? Because it's a double term anhydro.
Look at that.
I'm giving it away. It's like at least $500 for a double term crystal this clear anhydro. Probably closer to $1,000. But you can't buy it because I'm giving it away.
It's so pretty.
I'm giving it away today. So all you have to do is say yes or come to mama.
There's also
Give it to
rainbows
me.
everywhere in it as well.
We do crazy shit at the holidays, y'all.
Giving it away. Athena does do that shit.
I do weird shit, man. The team just knows, though. They're like, all right.
It's like, what? You're giving this away.
Giving that away. Somebody needs it. Somebody needs it.
I can't wait to see who this goes to.
Yeah, me too.
I just want to play with it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
They
keep
want you to
playing
play with it. It's fun
until-
to watch you. We should always give away anhydros.
Yeah.
All right, Spirit, guide my hand. Woo. Where are we going?
It's like a little bit of smoky action right here in the center too.
Mm-hmm.
She's thinking I'm winner. It's really quiet.
I'm listening to my spirit guides.
Oh, sorry.
So funny.
I'll be quiet.
I have to watch it because when I open my channel to choose a winner, like I end up hearing things about you guys, and it's like, I mean, nothing major, but just like, oh, did you know, like, she needs this, he needs that. Okay. All right, this piece. Oof. I mean, there's so many of you who really, I think, do need it. Lola Bunny.
Oh, Lola.
Yesterday was her husband's 55th birthday. He's a 5 life path in this 5 year. He turned 55. And I think there could be as many as 5 water bubbles in here.
Yeah.
I'd like to gift him something magical to celebrate his incredible soul and loving heart. He's my heart. What an honor. What a privilege. To be able to pass this through you to him. And you just tell him that we love you. And spirit, I mean, it was in my soul, like, undeniable that piece belongs to him. Isn't it funny how the universe works? How else would I have gotten that to him? Right? How else would Source have gotten that to him, right? Like, oh, I just hope he's so happy. I hope you're so happy. You bring a lot of joy and support to our community, Lola. You really do. How cool. What an honor. Cheers to him. It's for her husband. Yeah. So he's going to get all kinds of good spirit wisdom from that piece. Okay. Woo! We love these moments around here. We love these moments around here.
And happy birthday to your husband.
All right, wandlets. We have 3 wandlets tonight. Anyone in the mood for a wandlet? I have one more giveaway, by the way.
Team, this is number 42.
Okay. We're going to do these really quickly because they're all the same price. This is going to make things a little easier tonight. They're all $299. This one is clear quartz with amethyst, moldavite, and a dragonfly. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. So these are little mini wands but you wear them as a pendant, right? So it has a bail, and they also work as a functional pendulum. So it's kind of like 3 different tools in one. It's a pendulum, it's a wand, and it's a pendant at the same time. Isn't that cool? So this one is $299.
Number 42.
That's number 42. And then 43.
43.
Same price. This one's really interesting too. This one has tourmalinated quartz with a big rainbow in it. It looks like a spider web down there. It's so beautiful.
Come on.
There you go. With amethyst. And then it has a Lemurian quartz point on the top. Oh, I'm sorry. This one is not $299. This one is $259. $259.
All right, so team number
43, $259. And then the last one is another moldavite piece. So that's why it's $299, just like the first one. This one is Veracruz amethyst with moldavite and clear quartz on the top. That's a little laser point from Brazil. Isn't that cute? With the fairy. $299 for that one. Aren't they fun? Aw, how sweet of you, Annette. This is why I love our community so much. You guys are just good humans. How lucky I am to get to be with you and work with you all the time.
This one's got a cute little fairy.
It's very feminine. And I like the silver work that kind of wraps around a fairy too. It's very interesting. So those are our 3 wandlets for tonight. Lots of moldavite in the mix, which I think is fun. And that the quartz points on these are absolutely magnificent. Actually, no, that's a Veracruz.
Oh yeah,
that's a that one is. The other one is a clear quartz. This one's a Veracruz, and then the middle one was a Lemurian quartz point. You can see the lines. A laser point is just a type of a formation of a point. It's longer and thinner. Comes from a different mine. Isn't that cool? Oh, thanks, you guys. We're working on it, Chris McDaniel. I should have all the deets on classes hopefully next week or the week after, before Thanksgiving. Yeah. Can you believe it's almost time to sign up for programs for next year? It's like,
I can't believe it.
I've got fun things planned.
This one I might need the white paper for again. So this is number 16 on page 2.
Okay.
Oh
so
yeah, that helps.
The white paper is fantastic. We've done it before, but then I forgot. So I'm really grateful to whoever mentioned that.
Yeah.
This is Shram, by the way. I think it's our last strong piece of the night, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
This is Aquamarine with carnelian in a sterling silver halo setting. Isn't that beautiful? Again, Aquamarine, emotional healing, emotional purification, emotional renewal. Carnelian is the get up and go stone. It gives you a little pep in your step. We always call it the stone form of caffeine. It's like your get up and go. Isn't that cool? Everybody will be signing up for programs anew this year. Yeah, so everybody will we will be canceling everybody at the end of December, and then you'll all be signing up for new programs. Yeah. This one is $199, 2.8 inches of emotional healing and energy.
I also think of it as like creative expression
Ooh.
too, because it's sacral chakra and throat
throat.
chakra.
I didn't think about
So
that.
I imagine this would be really good for artists, for writers.
That's a really good point, Alexis.
Poets,
Yeah,
lyricists, just creative expression.
she's good. She's real good.
So congratulations. The
Cheers.
carnelian is really, really pretty.
Is that your favorite, Yvette? Oh, thank you. I thought it was he's so brilliant, and he does these kind of unexpected combinations. It kind of blows my mind, you know?
Yeah, I bet this would be a really cool pendulum as well.
Oh, that would be a good pendulum.
Ooh,
That's what we need to have him working on next is pendulums.
Yes,
I bet he
oh my
could really be
gosh.
into it, don't you think? Holy shit, can you imagine having
Absolutely.
strong pendulums?
Yeah, strong pendulums. Okay, so we do have we have these left. Here, let's switch this over.
Oh yeah, if you got a pink tourmaline, I'm just going to show you these real quick, lightning round. If you got a pink tourmaline pendant or ring before, we do have the matching pendants. These are 1.5 inches. We have 32 of them, and they are $84. Look at this, you guys. I'm gonna have Alexis show you because it's so juicy and pink in
They're
my.
this one's so
They're
pretty.
beautiful.
Ooh,
Yeah.
look at that.
They're beautiful. So yeah, we have 30 of those. They are $84 a piece.
Oh.
1.5 inches, to be precise.
This color reminds
pretty?
me of like raspberry, like white chocolate cheesecake with raspberry in it. Like I know you don't like fruit in your desserts.
I'll do raspberries and cheesecake though.
because it's a perfect It's the perfect combination, and that's what this reminds me of.
I'm kind of not eating sugar right now, and it's hard.
Sorry. But you can have
kids-
this without the sugar.
Halloween, like, what is wrong with me? I don't even really like candy all that much, and I ate a bunch of candy, and it's just like I had to completely detox. Because for me, if I start eating candy, then I want candy. If I don't eat candy, I don't even think about it. But, you know, I found myself sitting on the couch with a bunch of Starburst, and I'm like, what is even happening right now? I don't even like Starburst.
Yeah, I'm not a Starbird. As when it comes to candy, I have a sweet tooth, so I will eat almost anything. But when it comes to candy, I prefer chocolate.
Do you?
I'm more of a chocolate person.
My mom liked hot tamales, so I am kind of a hot tamale fan because of her. And she also liked the little cinnamon jawbreaker things. I don't remember what those were called.
So she
Fireballs.
She likes the cinnamon candy.
She had a spicy tooth.
So let's see. I think.
Is that everything for tonight?
I-
We have our last giveaway.
Yes, and do you want to talk about the Starry jasper spheres?
Where is that?
That's
Did
on
anybody
page-
come for Starry Jasper spheres? We don't have that many of them. It was actually the most affordable item of the show. It's kind of a fun gift idea for, you know, if somebody on your list. I do have another giveaway. If somebody on your list would really like a sphere, you know, and you wanted to get them on, but you want something kind of affordable and also something unique, I'll show it to you.
Yes, I'm coming back to Starry. I was just getting situated.
Nope, she left.
I'm gone forever.
Oh, you can probably get a better shot of it there.
I'll show it right now.
So we don't have a lot. We have 5 of the small, which is 1.75 to 2 inches, and we have 20 of the medium, which is 2 to 2 1/4. So Starry Jasper is a really interesting stone. It's a combination of 3 different jaspers. You've got red, you've got brown, and white jasper, and then there's pyrite in it too. So it activates the solar plexus and the root chakra. And it literally forms in these patterns that look like stars. That's why they call it starry jasper. Jasper is a really good stone for strengthening you, for building resilience. And so that's what I think of with this, because pyrite is also about confidence and will and strength. This is like your, stone to remind you. Now you want hot tamales. But this is, in all seriousness, this is your stone to remind you that you have everything you need to do exactly what your soul wants you to do in this lifetime. It's good for your confidence and your grounding. So these are, I have 5 of the small, they're $24 a piece. And I have 20 of the medium, they're $34 a piece. And yeah,
They're so cute.
just some sweet little starry magic. Maybe you have kids who are starting to collect, because this is kind of a bigger sphere, right? This could be like their next step up.
Like their first big thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to kids, this is a big sphere, Or maybe you want something, the small one would be good if you want something to meditate with, right? Isn't that pretty? They're just kind of sweet. And we thought, I like to have things in different price ranges, and I also like things that are unique. Starry jasper spheres, you don't see them very often. There's something sweet about it for empowerment.
Super cute. All right, shall we do this little baby?
And then, did you want to save the sapphire for next time? We had one other form of sapphire tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to do it directly after the starry
not
jasper
after that.
spheres,
Yeah,
because they're both
okay.
multiple
Okay.
sizes, but we
Okay.
can still do it if you'd like to.
Okay, congrats on the starry jasper. Okay, now this little cutie. Oh, she's a little washed out though. A little light.
Oh, there we go.
That's really good, actually. Look at that. Okay, so the same incredible artist who makes the chakra goddesses and the guardians, the larger little, I don't even know what to call them. They're just so magical, these little hand sculpted. And if you turn her around so they can see, like, just every single detail is done by hand. And look at her hair.
And her wings have such a nice little, they have like that wing texture to them.
Texture. So I asked her if she could do smaller little guardians. These are her fairies, so that people who, they're expensive, the guardians, and they're worth every penny, but they are expensive. So she sent me, I don't know if you saw the picture, I have a little army of these little fairies coming to you for the upcoming gem sale for the holidays. But I chose one, and I wanted to do it tonight as a giveaway. And I would love to give this to somebody who... So tonight's giveaways are off the charts. I mean, it's $1,000 worth of giveaways this evening, but we do like to do really special things, especially to say thank you for your love and support all year, for choosing Sage Goddess for your holiday gifting. Like, that's a big deal. We really appreciate you. So I want to gift this to somebody who just needs a little magic. She has a Veracruz amethyst point in her pocket. So she's going to help you have faith. She is. She's going to be your little faith fairy. Aren't they sweet? She's coming home to one of you. Look at her little hands. Look at her ears. Okay. Let's see where's Spirit. How much will smaller be? I don't know the prices on them yet. That I don't know. Oh, thanks, Cassie Thompson. Aren't they cute? Oh,
She's so cute. Her little face and her little ears.
No, these don't come with stands. We do have little mushrooms coming for them, though. Aren't they sweet?
But they do sit by themselves.
Aww.
See, she sits.
She does. Yeah, she does sit. She sits very nicely. Okay, let's see where this is going, Spirit. Okay. Okay, this one is going to... I know it's funny, Shannon Vincent. I saw you earlier in the feed. I don't even remember what you wrote. But I got a little tickle up my spine then. The same feeling I get when I see someone who wins a giveaway. Isn't that crazy? Like, I saw your name and I saw your beautiful picture earlier. And I again, I don't remember what you were writing, but it's just like energetically, there was a little link up there. And so I just went through the feed twice completely here, and both times it was like your name popped out to me again. I know it's late and my team has been here for a long time, but I'm just feeling so much to tell you that you have ancestors who are really looking out for you right now. Especially female ancestors. Feels grandmotherly energy, and it's stronger around you right now than usual. And so I feel like this fairy, actually what it's going to represent for you is faith that comes from knowing that you're really loved and protected. Yeah, and maybe you need to know that right now. So thank you for receiving this little treasure, Shannon. Yeah, I had a feeling there was some magic afoot earlier in the feed. So that's good stuff. Cheers, 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 Shannon. Yeah. You need to know.
Congratulations, Shannon.
Shannon Vincent. Did you need to hear that? It's really true. Yeah, I don't know if you feel alone or something like that, but there's this feeling of wanting to tell you you are not alone. You've got big support. Yeah, so lean into that support. It's good to do that. They appreciate it too. You're very welcome. Isn't that cool? Yeah, every time you look at that, it's going to remind you. So put it where you'll, where you spend a lot of time, so it can bless you that way. Yeah, we love you guys too. All right, you guys. Well, no, I think that was everything. We had some other rough sapphires, but I think we'll keep that for next time. And so here's what's going to happen. If you shop tonight, lucky you got some really cool stuff. Tomorrow you're going to get an invoice from Team SG. You have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and then we ship the items to you. Your shipping is free if you're in the U.S. It's $5 per item if you're outside the U.S. And you can use Zip to pay your invoice, so that you can spread that out over a few months if you'd like. And then tomorrow is Crystal Masters, which is my online crystal healing class. One of my favorite things. Make sure you've subscribed to our YouTube channel before you leave here tonight. And then and tomorrow we're talking about channeling. If you want to learn more about crystals and you enjoyed learning tonight, sagegoddess.com/programs. You can click that, join my Crystal Masters class. It's $1 a day. And come and hang out with us. We do a 2-hour live class and 1 hour of live readings, and then there's a private Facebook group that only Alexys and I moderate. So it's a good chance to get to know us better and ask questions. Is there anything left over from tonight's sale?
Yes.
Okay.
So all of these items will be listed on the event page after this if you're interested. We have pink tourmaline rings, the larger size. We have Demortierite obelisks. We still have some of the Scolecite rings. We have the 22-inch Super 7 necklaces.
There's a Super 7 necklace. I thought I saw somebody comment, but they must have changed their mind.
Well, it's because we had multiples.
So we
sold
did.
One. This is the only size that we had multiples of.
There's a Super 7 necklace left.
Yes, we have that.
Is that $300? What's the price
Super
on that
7
one?
necklaces are...
Don't let that
22-inch was
pass you by.
$329.
22-inch, $329 for the shorter of the Shram necklaces in Super 7.
And then we also have we have the blue-green cubic fluorite slip.
Okay. That size?
Okay. Both sizes.
Oh, okay. So if you would like fluorite...
So these are left for you.
Those were $119 and $129.
And then we still have some...
When are they posting? Do you know? They're posting it tonight after.
It'll be posted immediately after this.
They're posting right afterward.
They're probably working on it right now, actually.
Yeah.
And
if you're saying sold now, they'll catch you.
Yeah,
they'll get it. Mm-hmm. So you can say sold. What size Scolecite do they have left in their rings?
The Scolecite rings are size 6.5 and size 7.
6.5 and 7.
And then we still have black tourmaline spheres, and
Black
we still
tourmaline
have
spheres.
the pink tourmaline pendants as well.
Pink tourmaline pendants to match the ring.
Yes.
Yeah, and if somebody was asking about the classes, they are live, but they're recorded. Most people watch the classes later. It's hard, you know, when you're working and have families and stuff. And then you get lifetime access to the recording, so you can always go back. Some people like to watch it twice. So we would love to see you there.
Alyssa, they're going to be posted in the event page, but if you're saying you're ready, you can also feel free to comment. Sold.
Yeah, if you say it right now, they'll catch you from the feed. I think the Golden Healer is sold out.
Yes,
Yeah.
the only things left over are what I just named off. So I'll say them all again, and again, they'll be listed on the event page,
Yep.
and the team will pop the link in for you as well. We have pink tourmaline rings, Demortierite obelisks, Scolecite rings. I think the Super 7 necklaces just sold. Blue cubic fluorite specimens, black tourmaline spheres, and the pink tourmaline pendants.
Oh, cool. And that is all she wrote. Thanks, you guys. This was special for me and this beautiful lady right here. We're so happy to be back together. It's wonderful to be here in the shop and doing our live sale from here. I'll be back home tomorrow for class, so we'll have that time together. I think the Super 7 necklaces are sold out. Yeah. I think we do have Starry Jasper, but the team will have to comment on that for you.
Yes, the team was still picking the winners.
Yeah, so they're still picking the winners for that. But so far, if you've commented, they've got you. So not to worry if you commented in the feed tonight. They are counting you in. And thank you. Well, Marie, I'll make a note that you want the ring I have on. I'll do my best to make sure you get it. And thank you for asking. Cheers, you guys. We really appreciated having you here tonight. Crystal Masters is tomorrow. We're going to learn about channeling. And I'm going to teach you how to work with crystals for that work. So I'm excited for tomorrow's class. I hope you are too. We'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Thank you, Team SG. You did a beautiful job tonight.
Thank
and
you.
you did a beautiful job
Thank you,
tonight.
and so did you. This was so much fun. Love you guys so much. All of you.
We'll see you soon. Congrats.